Start recording.
Let's try and keep it PG today.
What is up, guys? Welcome to this Friday Q&A on the 3rd of November 2017, number 43 in the house.
43.
How's it going? How are you all, our lovely F4F fam? Today, welcome. Today is going to be the Friday reveal of Bowser. Of course, you guys have already seen him. He's been debuted at NYCC. But of course, this time we're going to be showing things like the documentary.
The pictures are already up on the website.
Why is that so low res?
I have no idea.
He's just like done the logo, he's just done the thing, and just like all the sort of related stuff and all that sort of good stuff.
So guys, so right now you can see the images above the comments. If you want some higher res images, you can actually go straight to the website. They are live. So what's left on the website? The YouTube making of video needs to go up on the website. Make sure you check the product description page because there's an updated section there highlighting what's included in the exclusive version. When are the pre-order dates starting and stopping, and also a last chance weekend as well for Bowser. So do check that out. Please read that information there clearly. All the stats are there: height, depth, weights, estimated shipping date as well.
And absolutely, the video is not on the.
The video's not on there.
Okay, so I have to add it. No, I should add it to the page.
Yeah, you have to add it before we go
cool.
live.
Yeah.
Well, it is live, but.
Good morning, Mr. Wince. How's it going? Weiss, I should say. How's it going? Bowser is beautiful. The texture is amazing. Much appreciated. We got. Oh yeah, of course you got the lovely images taken by Jeffrey, nicely touched up by Sandy. We have a live. No, not live. A making of documentaries. I said 1 hour of goodness.
Over an hour.
Going to be. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite surprised.
Yeah.
Because basically you let me waffle on for really long. You should have slapped me halfway through there. Go, Alex, can you carry up, please?
No, you're enjoying yourself, yeah.
It has been quite a long time in the making. Of course, always a certain extra giddiness when we're doing a big end. Especially because there's been so much love in the club for that. So, obviously, that is much appreciated, guys. Cody Mishler is excited for it. Oh, looky. Who do we have here? Mr. Michael Lai. He made his bus on time.
With his tea and his cake.
Tea and his cake, mate. Yep. I'm glad to see he wasn't late.
With his cake on his plate.
I see what you're doing there. On my days, I wish I had some hair. What is going on, guys? We are using Mr. Rob Newbury, a Blue Yeti. I think it's a Blue Yeti 2. It is
all in black.
All in black. We were looking for a white one, but they did not have it, and we had to get it done in time for the Artorias video. Just thinking about it
And
today.
I believe they offer a silver version as well. So, Blue, hit us up with a white mic, please. Is it called Blue?
Here's a question. Mike O'Donnell, how weird the Bowser amiibo tail isn't so long. Have a look at the Bowser amiibo.
I haven't got it. Oh, you mean on the website?
Yeah. Have a look at the Bowser amiibo.
Which Bowser though? Because there's quite a lot of Bowser.
Maybe the Odyssey one. Or which one is he talking about?
The OG one, eh? As in like the Super Mario one.
Johnny DeHace says, "Give me that validate button already. I'll see you on Tuesday, yo."
Because there's a Smash Bros one, and then you get the Mario Party standard one.
Is he talking about the tail spikes or the tails? Not sure what it is. But just in case you guys don't know the reason why the spikes on Bowser on the Amiibo, I'm not sure, but just to let you guys know, the Amiibo spikes, they are rounded off, and the reason why is that it's got to pass a tension test. Not a tension test, a sharp points test, where they basically go, does it feel too sharp? If it's too sharp, it cannot get the 3+ classifications, assuming that they've done it for all ages.
Safety
for 3+, yeah. So there are different levels of safety testing that you need to do, depending on where you're aiming it for. And assuming Bowser was done under 3+, which is typically for, obviously 3 and up, but that's a typical kind of thing for toys, it will not pass a sharp points test, which of course we don't have such an issue when it comes to these collector pieces, you know, our resins. We don't have that issue.
Yes.
What is up, Jessica? Thanks for joining, for saying hello. Have a great day. Thanks for saying yo.
Hey, Jessica.
Tabitha Martin, I have arrived with a TV dinner because cooking is so overrated. Morning, guys. Nice one. That's some rhyming right there too. What do we got? Let's see. Let us know who here has actually blind pre-ordered Bowser today. Let us know in the comments whether or not you've blind pre-ordered. Maybe you've blind pre-ordered Bowser and then you saw him and then you cancelled because you didn't like what you see. Absolutely no cancellation fee.
If you're blind pre-order for Bowser, give us your hearts.
I turned it all off.
You've turned it all off?
Because it slows it down.
Oh, I can see it from here anyway. So give us your hearts. And if you are new here and looking forward to the as a new pre-order, give us some likes.
Indeedy.
Yeah, just like to see the difference.
We've got someone who's new, yeah, someone who's already blind pre-order. That's interesting to see.
We're still using flowers.
How does that flower still even stay?
How can that flowers be? Yeah, is it Envy or something?
Wasn't it Mother's Day?
Yeah. Someone hasn't updated.
Or appreciate, yeah, or something like that. We have some sad faces, which I guess is no, now. Ian Dempster, are you telling me that you can't actually rig the CV and then just win it like that? He says he's going to order one. I appreciate the support, mate.
Yeah, I've seen some of the comments about people saying stuff.
Nice one, Bud. Thanks very much for joining in. Unfortunately, you can't stay. Have a great day. And he's telling everyone to vote on that Persona 5.
Oh, wow. Sav's in the house. This is a bit early for you.
What is going on, Sav? Have you been saving some lives today? Let us know in the comments what is up. He reckons, haha, I wish, man. Yo. No, I appreciate the blind pre-order, mate. Much appreciated. What is going on, Yamil Lopez Jr. Guzman in the house? How's it going?
How's the stream for everyone tonight? Seems to be okay.
Keep your eyes peeled to 94, 97. If that hits 101, we'll have 3 lucky winners to win.
Aye.
So because we forgot last week if it was 1, 2, or 3. It's definitely 3 at 101.
It was 3 last week. You mean the week before?
The week before that?
Yeah, we gave 4 anyway.
Was it 4? I think it might have been 5. I can't remember.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Alright, so we have movement on the Persona 5 poll that I put there. We had Joker hitting 600. I mean, that's not something that you're going to be reviewing.
Yeah.
Because that's not part of the TTs, but...
Which one? That's not part of the TT, sorry.
The general when I put up a poll on character selection.
Right, yeah.
And you might want to ask whether or not, if Bud is still here, to consider if there's a possible way that he can track those ones in particular as well.
Okay.
That might be quite interesting. It might screw up his entire setup, but it'll be quite interesting to see if we could get that going on as well. Absolutely. All right, guys, we are going to kick it off this week. Again, as I said, 3rd of November, 2017. AOK in the house. Hopefully you guys have had a fantastic week and excited to the weekend. Of course, those who've just joined us on your Friday morning, you've still got to get through that, but hopefully you guys have a great weekend. We're going to kick it off, as always, with Majora's Mask. Oh, wait a sec. We got that done, so we don't have to talk about that anymore. But wait, we do. We need to figure out what the numbers were.
Yes.
I bet you that's going to be one of the questions, and they're going to be very disappointed when I have forgotten to figure it out. Just to, if we can even find that post. Next thing to say is Variasuit, guys. I believe there is going to be some news on that. I have a good feeling about it. There has been some feedback that basically says that we should hear more feedback sooner rather than later. But I believe it's going to be positive. I don't want to jump the gun.
Feedback of a feedback.
Feedback of a feedback, because of course it's got to go via different places as well. But I believe Where is she?
You want to say hi?
What is up, Shaggy? Thanks for joining us. She always says hi to me. She says to me, I always say to you hi in the streams, but you never say anything back. She goes, oh, I feel shy, but I say hi to the screen. Well, hi, Chags. Just want to say, you saying hi to me, Sue? Are you saying hi to me now? What is going on? And Ashley Pace, mate, you can't say for the stream what's going on, mate. Too late in Australia. Thanks for joining and saying hi. We'll see you next time as well. Is Eric not wimping out like you? Is it your brother in the house? So, you know, Various Suit, hopefully we're going to hear more on that sooner rather than later. It has been the rock around my neck every time that we have this, and I see it on the top of Chocks' notices list with a big question mark saying Various Suit. I look at that and I feel sadness, and I feel that hopefully this is not going to be too much longer, than there will be light at the end of the tunnel, so we will hopefully be able to have some positive news, I think, within 2 weeks, if everything is going okay, but we will keep that going. Uncle Scabs loving his Monster Hunter. Shout out to James Bennington. It's Cassandra in the house. How's it going? Zach Webb, he says he's got to go to work. Keep it on in the background. Customers come second. Yo, where do you work, Zach? Let us know in the comments. We've got Natalie Mankin in the house. How's it going? What an amazing job you did with your Alphonse. You saw her picture?
Oh yeah. She PM'd me and asked, is it okay to post in the club? I say, sure.
There you go.
Keep it on the down low.
Keep it on the down low, mate. That was you weren't gonna put that on the down low. It is totally.
No, as in like you know. For sale and all that stuff. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, all that stuff.
All right.
Keep that to PM.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day,
but Natalie, it's great work.
Natalie has been in the club since I don't know how long. Seen her chatting, writing comments, see her on the streams. The amount of support she's been giving us is much appreciated. To see that girl's got them skills was an eye opener. Very, very nice talent. To see. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So amazing work on your Alphonse.
I was reading through the comments. It's like, oh, how much? The guys were asking like, how much did you spend on tools and stuff like that? It can be quite costly. As an artist, spending on crayons and watercolors and stuff like that, it's very expensive.
What?
It is. Yeah, we're talking stuff like that. It's true though.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a whole other world, mate.
It is.
Don't know about that.
It can be very expensive.
Indeedy. Yeah, so, you know, absolutely amazing work. So, well done on that. What is up, Greg Michalowski, David Kurt in the house. We got Brendan Rostello. Right. Let me know, Brendan, this time, has Phil finally sorted your ass out? Let us know in the comments, because...
What about?
Let's just say, you know... Brendan and I have had some not so private PMs because I'm talking about it on the stream. And I just wanted to make sure that Phil has made sure that he is being looked after. So I want to see what is going on with that.
Yes, Sean, we did like your Sonic collection.
Yeah, man, that was amazing. It was a massive Sonic collection. Sean, I saw that. I remember seeing that picture. So, you know, that is definitely something that we really, really appreciate. And yeah, you know, there's been a lot of things that have been happening this week. Maybe it not been so much on this.
Natalie's like pencils cost her like $500 for a set. It's like a set of 96. Is that right? Something like that.
$5?
I don't know. She said
96.
Yeah. Coloring pens. That was a big set.
Indeed, Nana say Jesus Christ 500. Huh. Indeedy. That is pretty crazy.
Stream's over 106.
101. That one needs to do. Sorry, I'm a little bit pumped up. You're feeling a bit weak because you just had to pick up Bowser. So.
No, I got Red Bull. I'll be fine. I'm fully stocked up. Got 4 cans in the fridge.
It's funny, you know. Obviously, your reaction, right? I watched your face.
Yeah.
When because obviously it's a 10-second delay, right? like.
Oh, easy.
84 pencils of 500 smackaroonies. Jeez.
Can you name them all?
Of what?
84 pencils. Can you name them all on top of your head?
There you go. Absolutely. So what is it? Just a bunch of different colours?
Different shades, different tones, different... I believe so. It's colourings, right? Different tones, like Pantone colours.
Harvey's been hassling my ass to get him some gel pens, some coloured gel pens.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly.
You have an artist in the house.
Honestly,
in the family.
he's so passionate about it. I haven't got the heart to tell him like Elizabeth paints better than he does.
Practice makes perfect.
There you go. Always start from small beginnings, right? Absolutely. So, absolutely, guys. Fingers crossed that we can get that Varia suit done sooner rather than later, so I don't have to be so embarrassed at the beginning of every stream. All right, we're going to kick it off for the week in review. Where is it at? Let's find it. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Oops. Transition that back. Mainstream. I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this. Oh, there it is. Took me ages to find that, but it is the week in review. It has been the week in review. There's a lot to be talking about, not particularly in the sense that we've been talking a lot at putting a lot of sneaks, particularly.
This week?
Not been so many sneaks this week, right?
Right.
But because also I spent one day in China, of course.
That Friday, yeah.
No, on Monday.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's right. So I haven't been here for the full day.
So was Chris.
He spent a day in China as well. Yeah. So it's been a lot of people have been out of the office, but
a lot of people have been out of the office.
But we've had a lot of meetings and we had a lot of things behind the scenes that's going to improve that moving forwards. Yeah. Yeah.
So many things behind the scenes.
So many things behind the scenes. Do you guys even realize what that means? Chuggles is looking at me like, oh please.
It's been like this
and
all
I'm
day
thinking,
long,
oh my
guys.
god,
It's been like this all day long.
I'm thinking, oh my god, I gotta do a tease. Of the stripping kind. Right, yeah, so absolutely, let's kick off with some Crash news. There has been a ton of stuff that I've actually posted today. But let's obviously, so what have we done? Today, I showed you guys a variation of the Crash eyes. And we have the, what was it?
Crazy eyes and
crazy eyes and normal eyes. So you can. What is up, Chris Q Jin? Saw him in NYCC. Mate,
really?
Where is that interview? I've been looking for it every day and I can't see it. Let me know in the comments where that sweet ass interview was from NYCC. So Crash, we did the crazy eyes and the normal eyes, and the fact is, and it's amazing, Chocks. I think that it's clear how many times I talked about something, whatever it may be, what's going on with this, what's going on with that, and we talk about how the eyes are going to have interchangeable eyes.
Yeah.
And still, even now, I put down the picture of both of them, and they go, oh man, I don't know which one I want. I think I'm going to get this one, or I think I'm going to get that one. And I'm like, dude, you can choose.
I saw that in actually, that picture was shared in the short amount of time. It was shared in about 4 or 5 different groups.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm in them.
Cool.
I do stuff outside the club.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What you do on your on the outside of the club. Sometimes there's some clubs that I don't. There's some secret clubs that you go to as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Involves about going to one chai late at night, but.
See, and then there's some of the comments are very good. Some of them have no idea what's the difference, or like I said, they want both. And then
or they have to choose one. And the fact is, you have the ability to change it. And what that really highlights, Chocks, is the fact that we know, a lot of other people know, especially OGs and long-time supporters and those that have been following it, they know. But there's still so many people that are, guys who've been around and I know their names, and they're like, oh, I had no idea. And it just goes to highlight that we're not, the nature of Facebook, it's so amazing, but it's also its biggest problem. The ease of access, the ease of posting stuff is its biggest detriment, because you can't have that traditional forum style with anything that's interested about Crash. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Yeah. You just look at that. You just check that out. Of course, the Facebook thing allows people to put down anime stuff, and the game is like, ugh, don't want to see anime stuff. And then the anime guys put down anime stuff, and the game the other way around. The gamers put game stuff. Of course, if it was a forum segmented version, you could just look at the anime thing and the thing.
Just choose whichever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, all the information is within that thread. Whereas this is one bit of information, and does it correlate to something that you posted 3 months ago? 6 months ago, when we were even doing the original redesign of the whole head and how the collector stuff helped us design that. So, it's like how can you follow that? How can you have that kind of ability to communicate this sort of thing and do it over time? And the reality is, you can't under a Facebook group. And of course, I don't really want to move back to a forum style, because do you remember back in the day there was a Facebook forum? A First of Figures forum, and it wasn't fun because there wasn't enough activity.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we've invested a lot of time and effort to get this group as amazing as it is and as big as it is by all the things that we do and always shouting out to the group. It would be a shame to all of a sudden go, actually no, let's all move to a forum on the Facebook page. On the First of Figures page. So that was never going to be an option, Chock. So I thought, what can we do to make it so communication is done in a thread that people can see everything in a way that is they're more interested in seeing that sort of stuff. And one of the things that we talked about.
This is something we could look into. I mean, it's highlighted there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just sort of naturally gone into that, and that is blogs, or a blog, rather than blogs. And so that is definitely something that we are going to work hard on. That we've been testing on that today. Having a blog because not everybody uses Facebook, all that sort of good stuff. So to be clear, you're not going to really find too much on the blog that you won't first find in the club. But what it will be is, let's say for example we did Crash, and all the things that we've done on Crash, or maybe we can even take Bowser, the original Bowser sneak peek, the original 3D picture that we did back in the day, August the 16th, 2016, when we launched King of Red Lions. At the end of that stream, we showed Bowser, and next to the 3D hand, the 3D Bowser's hand against
Cat Mario,
right? We showed that, and people, it was their first time to see it. Now, of course, you had to have been there to see it. Yeah, it would have been posted in the club, but if we'd blogged about it back then and filtered it under Bowser, and then every time we did a sneak peek, put it again as a quick blog post under Bowser, means if you ever want to go back to it, or you just go onto our website for the first time and you're like, you're not in the club or whatever it is, you click Bowser, and every single thing that's been tagged Bowser, there it is. You can all of a sudden see the whole history is all documented, and that should hopefully be something that would be good, so people can then document that. So in terms of the future, that is what we want to be doing. Now, will there be certain articles? Yeah, there will be definitely some sort of articles that more fits the blog format. That could be more behind the scenes written format, with more pictures, some to a certain extent, just to sort of remember, to give some more information on that. Other things could be collectors of the week, collector of the month, whatever it may be. And the reason why that sort of come into my mind, I see Sean Wiggett showing us his Sonic collection. Interview him. What's your favorite one? When did you start collecting? Boom, 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 boom. Write that up. Post that. There you go. Blog. Off you go. That's what's going to be happening, guys. And we are really excited about that. Chocks?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the start. It's just the basic bare bones right now. But hopefully that will lead on to something more. With polls, reward points, giveaways, etc. It's kind of an extension of the Facebook. So we cater for guys that are on Facebook all the time. So that's never going to change. That's going to be we're still going to be there on a daily basis. But we also want to cater guys that are not on Facebook, or maybe they just want to go onto the website, and rather than just looking at a basic website, they can have other interactions on the website as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely right. As you said, be able to, and even for Facebook guys to go back and see, instead of asking someone, show me all the sneak peeks that has been of Bowser. Actually, what you need to do is just click on Bowser on the.
Because it seems like no one's really good at using the search function on Facebook.
Well, Facebook's search function is not so wonderful either as well.
Yeah. But hopefully the website can act as a archive as well.
And that's on me as well, because I never actually necessarily say. I just say let's go, and it could be a random picture. It doesn't say it's necessarily Bowser. You know how annoying I am for that. So, that's some of the things, and I can definitely tell you, I already know what the first couple of blog posts should include. Working on, of course, that's going to be about Bowser's launch, because that's obviously happening imminently over the weekend, etc., etc. But of course, it is the absolute honor and the opening of the voting from the CV Chocks.
We're doing that now.
It's going to be one of the first.
I would have mentioned that at the end.
Well, I mean, it's all part of the blog post. We can obviously talk about that again. It's worth mentioning twice. For massive shout outs to the CV.
Yeah, so basically, you guys notice on the main page, Facebook main page, as well as the Collectors Club, there's been a 2017 awards from the Collectorverse guys, collectorverse.com. So guys, do go onto their site, check them out, sign up to their webpage. They have a contest going on right now, well, awards. So basically, luckily we were nominated in there. We are nominated under Best Professional Scope nominees, Best Facebook Group nominees, and Best Long Chat 31 minutes or more nominees. So
let's look at the first one. That one was the Best
Professional Scope
nominee. So what was that?
That was for the Artorias.
Much appreciated. It was really nice to see, the first one that brought so many Dark Souls fans to us. Much appreciated on that. That's good to see that.
And the second one, Best Facebook Group, obviously the official Collectors Group. I don't think we'll have any group that we know of, right? So we do have that's the only group that I know of.
That's the only one I know of.
First and Figures official Collectors Group.
That's the only group that you know of, right, guys?
Yeah.
If you guys would do us the honor of going ahead and, if you feel that is something that you think is worthy of your vote, we'd appreciate if you could vote for us with regards to the best Facebook group.
And then obviously the Best Long Chat. And I mean, we've been doing this for like 43 episodes now, the Friday Q&A. So I think every single one of them has been over 31 minutes. So
except for this one today, which is going to be exactly 30. It's going to be 29 minutes. Oh wait, yeah, we've got 2 more minutes on the stream, so then we can get nominated for the under 30 minutes one as well.
Well, it's too late now.
No, we still got 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, but it's too late. Voting's already started. Yeah, gotta wait until next year. So guys, jump on that. It's really straightforward. There's actually 3 categories there. All you have to do is just go into that option, check the categories that you want to vote, F4F, and then just type in your email address, and that's it. And not forgetting that there's going to be a lot of prizes on that awards.
Absolutely.
And
$2,600 worth of rewards, which is just amazing thing. And of course there is tons of stuff from, was it Funko, Hot Toys, Sideshow, and yours truly. And with Collectorverse going so big, I figured it was only appropriate that we go so big too. And obviously there's going to be a Bowser up for grabs. One lucky winner to win the Bowser exclusive. So mad luck to any of you guys to enter and vote, and you get your chance to win any of those amazing prizes. So good luck for that, guys. And CV has come out. Collectorverse has come out out of nowhere and just come out guns blazing. So guys, pay attention and check them out. I think
a group for the collectors, basically.
Absolutely. And what I like about the Collectors Award is that it's about the collectors. It's more on the community side rather than the other side.
Yeah, they've got like categories for like personalities, unboxing videos.
Right. I mean, most of these other sites, it's usually about focusing on, and of course, there is obviously, it makes sense as well, which is amongst the producers and, voting for that and this and that and that. But this one is focusing on the community, and that's something that
I think we need to work on our personalities.
Why's that?
Because we're not voting. We're not on the personalities.
Oh, right, yeah. You think, you say we need to work on our personalities.
Yeah, so
why
funny.
do you think I've been trying to learn how to free? Straight off the top of my dome.
That's
where I want to go. That's why I got my microphone.
Just make sure you get nominated in 2018 then.
Absolutely. So so mad love to the Collectorverse. Check them out as always, and it's definitely a refreshing take on some of the traditional awards that just really focus more on the producers. So do go and check them out. Ian Dempster, he's one of the main dudes over there. So shout out to him, and that'll be cool. And likewise, Chocks, we're going to be seeing a little bit more intimately what's going on with them next week.
Yeah, I know. I've got to get up early.
you got to feel for the UK boys who've got to be up late. super late. So, Chris, did you let me know where that interview was? I didn't get a chance to see the comments. What is up, Neo Dragon? Thanks very much for joining. Yeah, that's right, Greg. Ian is part of the CV team. He's there when you do the Collectorverse chat. You'll be able to see him amongst some others giving their opinions on all things in this industry.
Joey, bonjour. Thanks for joining us.
Bonjour, Joey. Ça va bien? What is up, Howard V? How's it going, mate? When, Arik, when do you think 25th Sonic is going to ship, estimate-wise? 25th Sonic, let me see.
What did we have it? Did we have it as Q4 or Q1?
Q1. I mean, we only launched that in what? It was right after, it's like June? No, it was right his birthday time, so that was June, yeah?
Yeah, June. Just before
we try and get things within 9 months, right?
Yeah,
typically.
Come on, guys, give us some time.
Let me see. I've got some. Let me see if I can find some. Where is it?
Sonic. You got some pictures. We put it as. What part is that?
That's the
signage.
Yeah, the sign.
Yeah, the signpost. Yeah, that's estimated release at Q2 2018.
So it's working on that. And maybe we can set some photos. Harry Cake. Viennetta. Yeah, so, you know, look, we're still at the casting stage. So, just to give you a heads on that. Currently working...
We're working what?
No, just working on the...
oh, is that silver?
Yeah, that's working on silver. But, you know, and again, let's go back to the week in review. Seeing as we've got totally sidetracked, chatting about the Collector's Verse, chatting about the blogs. But on Monday, I went to China to check on Nightmare, and that has now been approved by me to go into into the the assembly stage. Sorry, the packing stage. Now, I have not actually shown you guys the
which one? The polyfoam.
No, the polyfoam. So there you go, guys. I haven't.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I haven't shown you guys this sort of thing here. Yeah, so this is just an example. Basically, instead of just, and I'm narrating it and what have you, I'm gonna make this a little bit more professional. We're gonna have Jeffrey actually sort of add an intro, have some text on it, just to make it a little bit more professional, because that would add to the blog content as well, add to the YouTube channel, because previously, no, I don't think so. What, beetroot?
No, not beetroot.
Oh, sweet potato.
Yeah,
sweet potato. Sweet potato. No. That's like.
Kanako, are you watching this?
Don't forget to get some. Try some. We've got some nuts. Don't forget the nuts.
I'll eat that later.
Alright.
Okay. I've got this.
Yeah, so, you know, we're going to be working on that to bring more YouTube content, a little bit more narrate. I mean, I went with the idea that I was going to narrate every single part, do the drop test, do the, oh my days, the drop test.
Yeah, be alright. Get someone else to do it.
Let me just have a quick show you what happened. You'll see it later, but of course...
Get somebody else to chuck it.
No, I'll show you guys later. It was pretty...
Show it later, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've asked Jeff, obviously he's been busy.
Yeah,
I've asked him to snap that out just to go, you know, what I said to him before. We'll have that early in the week next week. So that would be a little bit of fun.
So more videos next week.
Oh my god, the Bowser drop test is going to be absolutely crazy.
That's going to be easy. Look, two separate boxes, right? That's what we said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, who does all that stuff out there? Who lifts all those boxes out there?
And who hurts when I give them a high five? That's what I'm saying. It makes you weak afterwards. I'm not saying maybe I can lift it up, but afterwards I'm going to be taken out for a week. This thing here has been absolutely killing me for the last 2 days.
Why?
I don't know. Not sure what the relatedness actually is. I don't even know why I brought it up, to be honest with you. So that's appreciated. ID giving us the shout out, much appreciated. I appreciate the kind words.
Well,
so
people in the business.
Shafia, we absolutely do film the drop test. I also then show you the results. I do that for all of it.
Wait for the
forwards.
Alphonse drop test.
Oh my Jesus, that is bonkers. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Right. Okay. Moving on to the week in review. So, let us talk about the banjo poll. I wrote a banjo question. It was basically, is banjo going to be a one and done license? Of course, when we go, the reason why I actually asked that question is because when we approach people, licensors in particular, we want to sort of go
banjo,
and say,
that is Banjo Kazooie, the TT last week.
Yeah.
For those guys that don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's Banjo Kazooie last week. That basically meant that I hit up some contacts. But of course, as we're making that contact, one of the things that we need to have a bit of an idea about is what do people actually want to see when we go and ask for a license? Do we just go, we just want a Banjo Kazooie license for one character, or do we want to have one for multiples? So that's the reason why I ran that poll to ask you guys, was there anything you wanted apart from Banjo? And I think off the top of my head, Mumbo Jumbo was number one. It wasn't at the 500 plus, but that's why I've given it a little bit of time. We still need to make the initial contact to see if it's even possible to do that. Once we get to that stage, we'll then be able to then talk about the specifics, which is the reason why I wanted to drop that poll this week, to let it go a little bit longer and a little bit...
quite scary, isn't it? One and done thing.
I did say I wanted to avoid that, but we'll have to see what is going on. Remy, why is this poll a mess though? Let us know in the comments.
That's what poll a mess.
Yeah, why is the poll a mess? Have to see why that is. So, yeah, some people are saying one and done. You have Joe saying that. You see Brendan saying he'll buy anything from Banjo. That persona level, we'll talk about that as well. Yeah, what is up, Philippe? Thanks for joining. All right, so that was Banjo.
Right.
We'll then talk a little bit about Sonic 25th anniversary. I just showed you some production videos. It's just it's just the very, very beginning stage for the resins. You guys getting back into you're getting to know a bit more behind the scenes. We start off with the resin casting, we make sure that's all tight, then we go to the painting, then we go to the assembly, and then we go to the packaging. So we're at the very beginning of the stages of that. So, there is still going to be some time, but I think that's going to probably go through the factory maybe 2 months. So hopefully by the beginning of early next year, we can... the key is, can we get it out before Chinese New Year? If we get it out before Chinese New Year, that's great. If we don't, we have to stick on an extra month because the factory closes for a whole month from Chinese New Year. It's like this traditional thing. It happens every year, and we always get surprised every time when we don't actually hit it in time. So, that's definitely something that we will be hopefully getting that done by the factory in time. All right, moving on to...
still within Sonic, yeah?
Still within Sonic. Chocks, cover your ears.
Why?
It's something I needed to just
It's
to
something
mention.
you need to tell to Brenton, yeah?
Yeah, I need to speak to Brenton. I'm not sure if he's there. Yeah, assuming Chocks, you've turned off your hearing right now, yeah?
Yeah,
So you can't hear it.
Yeah,
You
I can't hear a thing.
So you guys would have seen the initial tease of the helicopter. Tails holding Sonic, that is coming along very nice. We've also got another something behind the scenes working on Sonic. So there is still a lot of Sonic love here at F4F, and we will be continuing to produce more and more stuff on that. It will be nice and sweet.
Wow.
Joe, it is too early to say exactly what size it will be, but it's very likely, because it's a double whammy, to be the same scale as the Sonic and Tails in the Tornado, which makes sense. Because it's part of the diorama series.
And well done to Sega. That Sonic,
Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces is getting some decent reviews.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
good job, guys. Is it out already? Yeah.
It's already out.
Have you guys had a chance to play? Let us know in the comments what you thought about that. So, moving on to Spyro news. Spyro, I mean, there's nothing to really say apart from the fact that, you know, Spyro is coming along nicely in terms of the production. It has kicked off just like the, what did I just say, 25th anniversary. It's at the beginning of the casting stage. They are different factories in order to allow them to work simultaneously. You can't actually have a factory do more than 2 or 3 products lines at once. Depending on the size of the factory, it's usually not a good thing anyways. I don't want to have too much, distractions between the different lines. So that is why we have them in separate factories. I think we're working with about 4 or 5 different ones, and that is a scary sort of scenario to be in, to have so many different factories, because we've got to keep our eyes on the QC.
Yes.
And I'm throwing that in for my rhyming memes. No, that doesn't even work. And but that's okay, because we have more and more of a QC team. Boom. That was the one that I should have used at the end.
Trying to link it back.
I was, yeah.
It just didn't work. Right.
The F4F dream. So that is, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on Spyro. It is started, of course, so there we go. Let's try and get that done within 9 months. Done and done. All right, moving on to Kirby. We have day 1 cards. That is looking tight. Of course, you guys would have seen. This is what we showed. There are going to be 4 lucky signatures signed in gold with the numbers 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4, a number of 4, giving you exactly 1,000 reward points. We have seen exactly 1 in the wild so far.
For what?
Crash.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Or maybe the guys are not in the club.
They're not in the club. They don't realize what they've got.
Yeah. And this is where we can put that information on our blog site.
Exactly.
Like, one person has owned up, and then there'll be like an outstanding list of golden tickets, reward points to be redeemed. Where the hell are you guys?
Where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at? And the last but not least, we're going to be talking about the weekly stats. As always, we talk a little bit about this, a little bit about that, and as always, no one cares about the posts, the top posts. No one cares about the top comments. Everyone wants to know where they list on that thing. And I think it was Lydia who was asking me, why is it that you actually do this? Actually, it's not. Yes, it's like a hall of fame for the F4F, but it's also encourages comments, activity in the club, which is at the end of the day all I really want to see. I mean, obviously it'd be good to have as much activity in the club as always, so that's what I wanted to have on that. So where are we on for that? All right, so Chocks, let's talk a little bit about the...
No, not a good idea. You can make dummies, right? You can make...
Ask Lorenzo if he can reset that all. Not if he can reset that. Ask him if they.
You type. What do you want to say?
If he's watching the stream, is he watching the stream? He's following, you see. Right, Lorenzo, can you reset the validation if you want to test it out? Is it possible to reset the validation if you can test that out? Let us know on Chocks' face on Skype whether or not that is something that you can do. If that's the case, then why not? We can ask that.
Well, why not just make some like dummies, as in like stress tests?
They've done stress tests, but the reality is it's usually, I don't know. Well, I don't know whether or not. Oh, he's waiting. Do you think it's a good time to ask people who ordered the Bowser to try the validation page? Oh.
That's what it's trying to get at.
Do you mean reset? Wait, are you asking people to validate it now as a test? Oh, just people hit refresh. Oh, is it already live? Asking me, is it? Oh, wait.
What are you guys doing?
Asking, okay. Okay, he's saying make it live now, right? And then the people can
didn't say anything.
I think he's saying make it live now.
No, not.
Yeah, not to validate, just to see if the button is there. Oh, I know what he says. Yeah. I know what he says. So what he's saying is make the site live now. I mean, there's no reason why we can't make it live now. It's not about running to get anything like in terms of you can order now, you can order later. It doesn't matter as long as you hit that validate button at the moment, right? So he's saying, what he's saying is make the site live now. Once you made the site live, people can then, the blind pre-orderers can go into their order page and see the button. And the button is going to say, all it's going to say is refresh. And it's going to let you refresh that button. And then, of course, it's not going to change at all.
Question, just the blind pre-orders or everyone? Well, at this stage...
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about.
At this stage, it will be blind pre-order guys.
No need to make it live. Oh, shit. All right, guys, can you do me the favor? Anybody who's ordered the blind pre-order of Bowser, go into your account and let me know whether or not you can see a refresh button on there. It should have snuck over there since you last seen it. Would have been in the last few hours. Is there a refresh button in your account? Have a look on your phone. Have a look on your PC. Go and look on your
someone's
thing.
saying they see it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Johnny DeJesus says he sees it. Basically, when it comes on Tuesday, when it comes down to 3, 2, 1, and it's time to go, you need to hit refresh on that button, and then if you do it, when it refreshes, it will then switch to validate at the time that it comes live, and then you hit that validate button. And what you don't want to do is refresh your complete page. All you hit is a refresh inside your inside your order. So that basically takes the stress off of our servers, and all you're doing is focusing on that one little refresh. You're not refreshing the whole website, you're just refreshing the little bit within that page. And that's going to therefore allow us to make the validate button come up that much quicker, is the assumption. So he says anytime, I guess we can. Okay, what can go wrong? Okay, ask him, is he already monitoring?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Can we like?
Turns out button won't work. We miss out. We can refresh, not validate. Yeah, right now that's correct. The validate one button will not appear until 11 p.m. Hong Kong time, i.e., when we make the button live on Tuesday. So it's not supposed to say validate at this. So this basically is going to... So if you wouldn't mind, would you just... Those that are on the stream that have a blind pre-order, Lorenzo is now watching the server. He would like you to go in there and hit F5 like like a mofo. Just keep going like as much as you can, like as quick as you can. See if you can stress he wants to see basically if it's going to stress the server at all. So please go ahead for, if you could do that, log in, go to your blind pre-order page, hit validate, hit refresh. Of course, nothing's going to happen except for it will communicate to Lorenzo whether or not he needs to do anything to prepare for the main launch on that Tuesday.
Either F5 or the refresh button. So either of those options, or both. Try and take the system down.
If you want to try, do what you want to do. Hit F5 or hit the refresh, whatever you want to do, just so Lorenzo can get a bit of an idea of the sort of traffic. So to make sure that Tuesday is going to be nice and smooth. All right, Isra is doing it. Cedric says, I see that refresh button and also have Alex offers you a free Bowser. We do offer you a free Bowser, but it's not via us, it's via Collectiverse. Go and vote. Your vote counts. So go ahead and that.
Keep doing it for a couple of minutes, guys.
Joe Wall now sees it. He sees it. I believe it's at the top
all at
of
once,
the screen.
Though. How can you get them all at once?
Give it a couple of minutes all at once, though. So try your best to do it all at one time. Of course, as you can imagine, when you are... all right, why don't we try this, guys? Don't hit F5 or refresh until I count it down. I'm going to count it down for 10. When I get down to 0, then please hit the refresh button. So please wait for that. I mean, I'm going to start counting it down.
Yeah.
Once we hit that 0, then try your best to spam, refresh, whatever you can do. Try and break the system. Hopefully that will give Lorenzo just a little bit of a sampling of data.
All 113 of you guys.
If you, that is even if they have a blind pre, exactly. So here we go.
Lorenzo, please do check how many people are pressing that.
All right, here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please refresh. Hit refresh. Hit F5. Do what you can do for the next 15 seconds. Please keep hitting refresh. Refresh. F5, F5, refresh, F5, F5, refresh, try and do the best. Marcus, you say that not so much as possible. I agree, but at least we can have a little bit of idea, and also giving you guys a bit of a trial run on how that works on that. So you know, that would be just a little something. Hopefully, Lorenzo, that helps you get a little bit of data. Let's see if it gives us some feedback on that. Much appreciated, guys. So you know, go ahead and do that. I see there's 64
Give it
people
at least
on the
2
show.
minutes.
A little bit, 2 minutes. I think people's fingers are going to be running out, but if you guys can keep going, just keep refreshing.
Don't try and break your keyboard, guys.
Yeah. Remember, refresh and F5, both of them are valid. If you guys can keep going, would appreciate that. Well, Lorenzo would appreciate it more than we appreciate it, but Lorenzo appreciates that. It's going to help him give him a bit more of a sample of data. So much appreciated on that, guys. Yeah. Refresh, and do your best. Lisa wants to know how many people blind pre-ordered. I don't actually know. I think I need to check how many people cancelled as well, based on the actual review today. Or maybe they would have cancelled after seeing it at NYCC, but it is around about 300 or so. But of course, when you look at the pre-order on Tuesday, you need to consider that the pool is now opening up now until Tuesday, so people can join that, and they all then have the ability to then hit that refresh button to hit that validate button there.
Just to remind, this is applicable to the guys that blind pre-order, right?
Only applicable to those that know what the validate thing. Right now, it's only available for those that blind pre-order because they can't actually, because the real live order is not available. If they do a live order,
for these guys that it's like these guys that just came in and say, "Oh, refresh what?"
All right, do you know what? Why don't we just open it now? Then anybody who's on the stream that wants to buy it can buy it now.
It doesn't make any difference now. It's low.
No, I understand that, but the point is, right now, only a certain number of people, whoever's blind pre-ordered, can do it. If some people on the stream want to order it now, they can do so, meaning they can see the validate button.
Are you sure they can see it?
They would be able to see the button as soon as they place an order, because it doesn't. The website doesn't know if it's a blind pre-order or not. They just know they have an order.
Can we just make sure they can see the button?
They should be able to do that. You can check that with Lorenzo. Lorenzo, is that correct? If anybody just places an order now, if we open up the orders for pre-order now, that they can buy it and then see the refresh / validate area in their orders. His answer is yes. Yeah. I believe he's saying yes to that because there's a 15-second delay. Yeah.
To the little stuff you're saying.
Yeah,
so it's like yes for everything.
Yeah. All right, Lorenzo. Instead of me doing it, I'm on the stream. You make it live and let us know when it's live. Just do the things that Andreas told me what to do, but you just do it behind the scenes. Go ahead and do that. Then let us know when it's live, and then you guys can go and just place the order accordingly. Taran says this is so stressful and confusing. It's actually really not stressful. Once you have it in your account, it's going to be really, really, the boys, the IT boys, Lorenzo in particular, have done a fantastic job of sort of figuring out how they're going to deal with this. Because we were like, blind pre-order, figure it all out on how you're going to make it work later on. And they were like, oh, okay. I said, you got 3 months to do it.
Very low, though.
Yeah, because we haven't opened it or anything like that.
It's still going to be low.
Yeah, I know it's still going to be low, but it might.
It's not going to make any difference. It's not going to like the system's like, the server's still cold, right?
Sure, but anything's better than not finding out, I guess.
I don't know. I can't see it making a difference now. It's going to be Tuesday. That's going to make a big difference with the.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Arnold, you're absolutely fucking... What? Wait a sec.
What? What's this?
Let me see. Don't. No, Arnold, don't be crazy. The 7th is not a Thursday. Don't stress me like that. The 7th of December is a Thursday. Do not scare me like that. I thought we absolutely screwed up, Arnold. We did not screw up, thank the Lord. Because to be honest with you, I didn't check Brenda's messages.
No, 7 is right. 7 is the Tuesday.
Arnold, do not screw me there. I mean, don't scare me like that. I should say. You almost don't scare me like that. You know, I've already got no hair. I was going to be choking on some air. Oh my, on my days that so ain't fair. But Arnold, it is totally not a mistake. It will be available on the Tuesday, which is a 7th. Whew. Make sure that is A-okay. Eric, you have to appreciate that I just was looking down the barrel of making totally miscommunication. Alright, great, we have it. It's right up now. You guys can order it anytime you want. After you place your orders, you should be able to see at the top that it's not validated or something, anything.
Guys, I just want to make sure you understand that what you're pre-ordering right now, it doesn't put you in any particular order. Am I right? Alright, because you still have to come back on Tuesday if you want to validate for the day 1 edition. So doing it now tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday will mean that you will get put into the same pool as the blind pre-orders.
Arno says, my bad, I was reading the month in December. I'm like, yeah man. Absolutely. Hashtag panic mode, as Travis. It's me panicking about getting the wrong date, but it wasn't.
Hey Kevin, so we are always going to open the stream at 10 p.m. and pre-orders at 11 p.m. So
Kevin, it does not.
So you just
we never have daylight saving hours.
Yeah.
That is a Western thing because you've got to look after your farmers getting to milk the cows on time. That is why daylight savings exist. I believe something like that. Has it mattered with us validating?
Just died.
Working for me? I don't know about you, but if you're looking at me, you can see for me that I can see. What the hell?
Come on, let's get this.
It's working, yeah? Let's get what?
Yeah, people can pre-order.
People can pre-order now, so guys go ahead and see. If you guys have, just make sure that they can actually pre-order.
Just go in the back and see if there's any orders or anything.
Yeah, I will do.
Still very low.
Yep, a few orders have come in. Anybody who says that they placed an order and you have had a chance to see this refresh button, can you see it in your whatchamacallit? In your account. You're from the UK yourself, you Brummie traitor. I do not have a Brummie accent. I have the furthest thing from a Brummie accent. Birmingham? My, you've met my mate John.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Brummie. He's a Brummie. What is up, Sam? How's it going, mate? Haven't seen you since, NYCC. It's been a month, yo. So, Greg Michalowski, you do not need to do anything if you have already pre-ordered blind. You don't need to do anything except for come back here on Tuesday during the live stream and hit that validate button, which will only appear after you hit refresh if you want to see it to the second, and that will put you in your position in the queue and make sure that you get your day 1 edition.
Okay, no need.
That's right, Ben. I have absolutely not got a Brummie accent. Why does PayPal not work? Does it not? Are you sure?
Alright guys, just to let you guys know, both exclusive and regular should be live. Why does that say blind pre-order still?
Where?
There. Hey Lorenzo, what the Bowser exclusive, why does it still say blind pre-order? Before it said sold out, but now it's saying blind pre-order. Can we change
well,
that?
maybe because it kind of counts as a blind pre-order because it's not really the actual order, if you know what I mean. It's kind of weird this weekend. What do you even call it?
This thing shouldn't even say this product is not sold out. Well, it's not sold
No,
out.
because we haven't changed the wording on the top. We'll do that afterwards. It's just, it's not correct. The wording is not correct. Oh, let me see. Also, Lorenzo needs to change the, he needs to do the banners. I'll just do that myself. Manage banners. So if I go to Bowser, I'm going to update the banners.
It's alright, man. It's alright. Don't explain it to me now. It's alright. Alright, guys. So I just want to let you guys know that there will be a 4-month, 7-month, and a 9-month flexi payment plan.
Manage. Oh, I need to go to the home page.
Don't worry, Lorenzo. Alex is going to do the banners.
Not only am I going to do it, I've already done it.
We need to upload the video.
Yes. Is there point in doing it now? There's no point in doing it now. We might as well just drop it after the show. Because, we don't want people to just run off and go watch it.
No, they just pre-order it and run off.
So there you go. It's right now. Pre-order now. So it's there. I can type. Some nice pictures that Sandy's worked on. Ah, looks great. Last chance we can pre-order is coming soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that hasn't been updated.
Yeah.
So any questions from the guys?
Right, okay, cool. So we have kind of talked about, that's the week in review, right? Let's now go and talk with you, Chocks TTs. Hold on. Might as well find it. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Yep, enough of that. You're not even prepared with your TTs.
What?
Are you? Oh, you are. Oh,
Just
Chocks.
checking what?
Prepared. Nice one. Let me get the Q&A up. Search function is really rubbish right now.
Doesn't need to be tested.
See, look, I can't find it. Look at this. This is bonkers.
Yeah, just ignore it. It's
Go to most recent, yeah?
It's broken.
But I can't find it. Or maybe I'll have to scroll to it, yeah.
Just type it. You can't
I
find
have.
it.
I've typed it and I've hit on most recent and it doesn't come in, so I have to. 26th, is that yesterday? No, that's last week.
Just put hashtag
43. Oh, here.
Yeah.
It's it. Very cool.
Well, you're opening up the Q&A.
Yeah. Oh, but just get ready for your TT.
Yeah, I am ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Just distracted.
Hey, if that gets you off, Lorenzo, we're very happy to let you help
Are
you.
you sure
do
that's
that.
enough? I expect more on Tuesday.
Well, of course there will be more on Tuesday,
Yeah.
but he can times the service by 5 to 6. At least it's working the way he thinks it's going to work. So that's good. So thanks very much for guys. Lorenzo is happy that his test has worked accordingly. We could go another. We might try a little bit later on again if there's enough new orders that warrants trying it out.
Right, we're done?
We are done. Oh wait, without PayPal, no Bowser. Let me see what that was all about. Pay Bowser. Add to cart.
There should be PayPal. Travis, the hashtag will be coming up very soon.
What? Lorenzo? Proceed to checkout.
Hey Mario Jones, if we choose FlexiPay, do we need to pay 10% right away when placing? Well, it doesn't matter whether it's FlexiPay or you're choosing the full payment. when the item is ready to ship, you still have to pay the 10% deposit. That's the only amount we take up front. So if the website says, if the website looks like
it is there, you need to go to payment type. When you go to the checkout, you can go to payment information. You can choose full page available. Full page includes PayPal available. So click continue.
Yeah. It's been there for the last few releases. So guys, if you once you go to checkout, if the system looks like as to you it looks like it's about to take a full payment, but don't worry, just continue through the checkout. We only take 10%.
Yeah. Because then you go to the live Sageway gate pay, and it will then say pay with PayPal. It's right there. I better close that just in case I accidentally.
Just go to checkout. Just keep going all the way through to checkout. Only 10%. Oh, Eric, there's a pillow.
Okay, Bowser refer link. The Bowser refer link. Your link never changes. Your referral link never changes, and we just need to make sure that we add that that earning rule. As long as we have that earning rule in place, it means that you can get the points regardless of what. As I said, your referral link never changes per product. It's always the same. It's just that it seems to go to it defaults go to whatever we set it up to. I'm not sure if it was changed to Tacky or not. But let me see,
But do you know where to find your link? So the link will show once you finish the checkout. Once you completed the transaction, there will be your referral link there, or you can actually go to your account settings, go to your account, and then underneath there'll be an option called Refer Friends, and in there will be a link, the same link as well. So 2 places where you can find your link.
All right, there is not one set up for Bowser. Will you please do me that, Lorenzo? Set up the. Can you ask him please to set up the refer a friend? It's just got to make the earning rule active for Bowser. There isn't one, and he should say that it's for 700 points, is what it's supposed to be. Points, yeah. So, and then have it default landing page is Bowser's one. Default landing page is Bowser, because last time it was for Tacky, right? And then we were like, oh, Majora's Mask doesn't work. Everyone goes to Tacky, and then default landing page should be Bowser because it's kind of whack. But as I said, you go to whatever the landing page. As long as you clicked on your mate's link and then go and buy Bowser, it doesn't matter how you got there, as long as you clicked via that thing.
Why wasn't this done before?
Alex, when you're selecting PayPal in SagePay, it says error.
It's Arnold. Is he trying to trick you again? I'm worried about this. Has anyone had any problems purchasing Bowser through PayPal, guys? Could anyone help Arno out?
Hold on, this is a...
Has anyone received any error selecting PayPal?
Lorenzo, we have somebody saying that they cannot select when they hit PayPal, it says PayPal Genf en Futemelding gebruikt en andere Kaart. It means it doesn't work and you can't select this payment. Just in case you can't speak Dutch. Assuming that is Dutch. No, just seeing if anybody has any issues with that at all. And see whether or not Lorenzo has any issues with that.
No, Lorenzo's looking into it.
Alright, thanks for bringing that to our attention. We're going to get that checked out.
I don't think anyone else has replied.
Alright, Chocks, do you want to hit up with the TT?
Yeah. I already have Lorenzo. I've already asked. Has anyone used PayPal?
They tried to use PayPal and they couldn't use it. Is the
How
point,
many?
Lorenzo?
Is that everyone? Oh, we'll have to look into that. I can't,
So when's the Q&A? Is absolutely right. Can we get through it?
Jacqueline says, I've made a blind pre-order through PayPal. But that was blind pre-order.
That was blind back in the day,
Back in the day. We were talking about tonight. Not the best time.
I've made a blind pre-order through PayPal. Maybe that's because blind pre-order was done before we implemented PayPal. We had to hit up Brenda for that. 3 p.m. Why are you so late? It's almost 3 p.m. where you are. I have to sort of check that out.
Right, let's move on. Right, this week's sorry.
Lorenzo, just to let you know, PayPal wasn't set up back then. PayPal was not available as a TT. Sorry, what the hell was wrong with me? No, I said it so I could rhyme. What the hell is wrong with me? Lorenzo, nobody could do a PayPal payment before because it wasn't set up back then. It wasn't available. So no one's managed to place an order now with a PayPal, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay, so let us get cracking with the TT and then we can...
Right, so Lorenzo can confirm there's an error. So Lorenzo... Okay, cool.
Okay, Lorenzo's going to work on that, so hold tight, guys. Thanks for letting us know. It's good that we did it real time. In the meantime, whilst Chocks is doing some of that over there, I'll just go through some of the Q&A. Angela, when were you inspired to add the fire to Bowser's mouth?
Straight to your Q&A?
Yeah, well, just...
I'm ready, like, forever. I'm ready for
if you look back and see, I've been asking you to talk about your TT.
Yeah, and then I'm sorting this out.
Exactly.
Why are we doing this anyway? Right, can I do my TTs?
Don't mess about, don't delay.
Who's delaying it?
You're the one who said way. I had to figure out something how to rhyme with that.
Right, let's get this out of the way. Come on, TTs. Right, last week's TT number 73, Banjo and Kazooie. That's doing very, very well. So let me just quickly refresh. But we've got 710 yeses to about 439 no's. So there you go, impressive.
What is up, Banjo guys? So we better get right on it. So damn, that's impressive, isn't it?
It's kind of expected. Right. This week's, everyone's been asking for this, especially David from our admin.
Yeah.
TT74, All Might from the My Hero Academia series. Well, at least yes is above no right now, but according to the numbers, we've got about 354 yeses to about 292 no's.
Now that, Chocks, surprises me. Out of the gate, more no's than yeses.
At the start,
overnight,
yeah.
More yeses than no's, and so many people have been joining. I hear there's a All Might statue possibly joining the group and voting for that. I'd be interested to see how many new guys have joined the group and gone straight to that to pump up those from no's to yes to rally what is an amazing 24 hours with regards to any TT, and for it to be an amazingly done anime as well. That is an amazing thing. So great job on that, guys. Obviously it's still early days, but it's done an amazing job for the first 24 hours, and I hope it's still sustainable. Just really impressed by those sort of numbers. So great job on that, guys. All right, that's done. All right, just to give you guys a heads up and a reminder that next week is going to be Cuphead TT. It's been a bit quiet this week with regards to Cuphead. I mean, everyone's been hyping about it for the last couple of weeks, so we shall see. And let's see if the hype for the game, the characters, are still there. So Cuphead TT next week. Right, let's announce last week's winners for the Friday Q&A, and the hashtag for last week was F4F Hero. All right, sweet. Well, the first winner to win 500 points chosen at random by Chocks is none other than someone who begins with the letter N. It is a gentleman. His last name begins with S. It's a Nicholas Smith. Congratulations. Are you in the stream?
Why did you say Nicholas Smith?
Are you kidding me? I'm looking
I'm
at the
not
wrong
kidding
one.
you. You look at.
Oh shit!
What is up with you today?
Screwed that up. Hopefully he's not in the club. Hopefully he's not on the stream. You won't remember that. So let us change that to the first of 3 winners. If I see Nicholas Smith here, I'll sort him out. But if he's not in here, then it's all good. Doesn't count. I don't see him. It's all good. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay. The
what a
winner.
tease.
The first winner has 2 syllables in their name. It is a gentleman. The name has, his last name also has 2 syllables. It begins with the first 3 letters of the alphabet, and it's the middle one of those 3, and it begins with a B, and his name is Billy Ogle. Congratulations, Billy. I think I saw you earlier on in the stream. Congratulations on your 500 reward points. Phil will follow up with that accordingly. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. It is another gentleman. There is 2 syllables in the beginning, and the last name is just a single syllable. And it is beginning with a M, and the last name is a B, and it's a Michael Bands. How's it going, mate? Congratulations, you have won 500 reward points. Phil will follow up. And last but not least, a lovely lady. Last name begins with the letter M, and the first name starts with the letter E, and it's going to be a E. Eleanor Marino. Congratulations, boom, 500 reward points. Phil, follow up this week's hashtag. Write in the comments, hashtag F4F Mr. B, MRB, hashtag F4F Mr. B, for a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random by Chocks next week. For a chance to win 500 reward points, hashtag F4F Mr. B. Put it in your comments. Oh, Michael Bands is in the stream. Congratulations to you, mate.
Yes.
Good job. Congrats.
Mr.
Absolutely.
B, as in just the letter B?
Yep. Yes, indeed. Mr. B, as in the big Bowser. Mr. B.
Just a Mr. B.
Mr. B, hashtag.
Right.
That is
guys.
right. Mr. Windish has got it right. Joshua Harmon's got it right. Nathalie Mankin's got it right.
I'll just pin that.
Pin that to the top. Perfect. All right, that's right at the top.
Just copy and paste that hashtag F4F Mr. B, and hopefully the correct winners will be announced next week.
I was drinking.
I should have kept my mouth shut and see how many is that going down. Like, how long took you to realise? It's like
I've gone the whole. I was going to go the whole way.
A bit of a deja vu, some vibe going on here.
Absolutely. Fortunately, I should say, or unfortunately for him, Nicholas Smith is not in the stream. R.I.P. He doesn't get those
Somebody
points.
tag Nicholas Smith into the stream.
If he hits me up and comes on John Morris hashtag F4F Nicholas Smith, if he does come in, I'll allow it. You know, I've got to own up to mistakes, but only up until the end of this Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 43.
So pretty interesting night tonight. So we'd had a quite a short week in review, and then you guys been helping out Lorenzo with some of the website. You found an early bug, so which is good.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah.
That's done, out of the way. Temptations are done, out of the way. Winners announced. Hashtag done. Next week's Cuphead TT.
We kind of explain how Bowser's going to work next week.
Well, pretty much we will do that.
One more at the end.
We'll do that near to the end of the. We'll do that near to the end of the video.
All right,
as
sweet.
well, just
all
so
right, cool.
Everyone knows what's going on. So
right.
So no one panics, because tonight is just placing your order, getting yourself all ready, warmed up, all set up and ready for next Tuesday. Because next Tuesday is really straightforward. It's just a case of just logging in and clicking on that validate button. Let's just call it validate button for now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sweet. It's going to. It's now time for.
Time for your show.
All right, sweet. All right, here we go. Michael Light giveaway indeed. Angela, when were you inspired to add the fire to Bowser's mouth? You will see everything you need to see in that documentary, which will be dropping right after this. Alex Walker. Hey guys. Number 1, do you expect Alphonse to have a blind pre-order? And if so, do you have a planned date? possibly blind pre-orders need to be approved, and the concept is kind of weird, so we have to explain that to the licensors. I would hope there is, because it's going to be expensive, so we can get that done. And number 2, will we see Ornstein up for pre-order by the end of the year? The answer is hopefully, possibly, maybe the last one of the year. We'll have to see. Number 3, same question as above, but for Alucard, probably not, maybe. But again, if we would do blind pre-orders, we could do this much more, regularly. Now I'm just having fun, can't you see? Nathan Traziz, anything Orny. He has gone. I have now approved the exclusive version internally, which was the thing that was stopping me from submitting it. It is looking unbelievable. It looks sweet. It looks amazing. Can't wait to show you guys. Who dusts the shelves in the office? Well, they're behind a glass cabinet, so we don't actually have to dust them so often. But otherwise it'd be, who would normally dust it?
Do you have the login for that, by any chance?
Lorenzo, John is on an aeroplane.
Told him.
Alright, yeah. And I know he had to change the email, the password. Maybe that's the problem. Changing the password screwed the whole thing up. See if you can ask Brenda. She has. No, you have to ask her.
Do you not have her contact?
Like you need to WhatsApp her. Yeah. I think that's probably what it is. The answer, Austin, I think is who maybe depends on who's coming over, who's available, and then it's a group effort. We'll just wipe that up nice and quick and clean. Stephen Reed, this will sound silly and it's more than a month away, but will you plan on doing a sneak peek event with teasers like you did last year for Christmas? I haven't even thought about. The answer is yes, we have to do it. It's our tradition. But we definitely can't be showing all the new stuff every single day. But I guess, because you guys have already sort of seen it all. So that's a little bit disappointing because we can't. And that's the problem with having these whatchamacallits, the NYCC basically wiped out all of our sort of magic for the Christmas sneak peeks. We'll still definitely do it. It just obviously won't have the same impact as last year because those were all sort of new.
Still in the office. Of course we have. We live stream every week. We've been doing that for a whole year.
No, but she's probably going to go to my computer and find out or something like that.
What, now?
Well, I don't know why she's going to ask you that. It's probably because of that.
Yeah.
All right. Giles May Roch. Take my money, my wife, my dog, my house. What kind of dog? Let me know in the comments. Matthew O'Donnell, what made you go for a very typical Bowser pose? There are many amiibo figures already in the stance. Was this a limitation by Nintendo? That is a interesting question. It was based on the official artwork, and it was indeed a collaboration with Nintendo on that. John Agnew, with Bowser, Alphonse, and Meta Ridley making F4Fs bigger than ever, is this a trend that will continue? Should I find a bigger apartment to fit new statues? The answer is yes, but likewise we'll also be making more PVC, which will be smaller. But of course they're not quite the same. But yeah, definitely. They're only big, not overly big. They're only big when they warrant it being big. It's not like I want it to be, like Alphonse to be huge. He's only huge because he's huge in scale to the rest of the crew. Joe Wall, will we be seeing any Mario Odyssey statues soon? Nope. Nothing to say about that. I mean, the next in the Bowser series in the Mario series will be Mario on Yoshi. It won't be a specific one for that. But now that it's come out and people love it, it's going to be an evergreen thing that we can always come back to anytime. I think we did Tanuki, way after it came out. Same thing for 3D, for Cat Mario, etc. There's no reason why we can't do that version later on. Joel Patterson, how successful was the second chance the weekend? Can you see it being used again in the future? The answer is yes, it was a good thing to do, and yes, we can see it doing. We are doing last chance weekends for all our products moving forwards. I mean, that was something that we had changed and started with Tacky. Obviously, Majora's Mask was an exception because of the changes on that, and when we do it for Various Suit, there will be a difference. I mean, there will be it will be slightly different in the sense that we will be doing one of that when it comes to time, and there's going to be a slight difference where those that we do on the last chance weekend for Various Suit, the price will be raised. A bit of a hint for you guys in the club, hint for you guys in the stream, just for you to sort of put that away. I'm sure the Majora's Mask was successful. Curious if Taki met your expectations. I need to review the numbers. Taki's last chance weekend got quite a few orders on that, and that was really, really great to see. So I'm very happy about that. I know every week I ask about Phoenix Wright, but when can we expect a sneak of him? Maybe Christmas. 2 years later, we get to see it physical. That would be nice.
Of what? Sorry.
Phoenix Wright.
Oh.
Marco held, because the last time, 2 years ago, we did the 3D. Now, here you go, 2 years later, here it is in a physical. Do the POs need to be there on Friday to confirm their orders? The answer is no, you do not. You need to be here on Tuesday. Randy Gerards, for Guts, what's the difference between having a cloth cape and a resin cape? Is one better than the other? The answer is weight, and we're worried about it. First of all, having a cloth cape, if it's the right material, will look more authentic. Also, it serves as it being being lighter, meaning it's cheaper shipping and physically easier to make sure that structurally it is not going to fall over. But the thing that you can't do is you've got to rely on people to create an amazingly intricate movement in the cape with the wires, and ultimately when I try to do it in the cape in cloth, it didn't really meet my expectations. It didn't really have the coolness, and it didn't look as good. If it doesn't look as good, then why do it? So we are doing the cape in we're not doing it in cloth. Randy Gerards, do you ever dream of having your own factory? Absolutely not. Have no dreams of doing that whatsoever. That is a whole nother kettle of fish, and I don't want to sort of open that can of worms. It is a lot of effort and time and difficulty in doing that, and there's no point in opening one. Yeah, the answer is no. Don't give my production manager Charles a heart attack, please. Derek Baker, have you guys opened Mario Odyssey yet? Your thoughts? If so, the answer is I have not had a chance to do that yet. Chocks?
What?
Mario Odyssey, have you had a chance to play it yet?
Most likely over the weekend, if I can.
Oh, so you haven't had a chance yet? Not yet. You picked it up?
Yeah.
You got it yet?
Yeah.
I need to get it for Harvey in particular, for his when he finishes Wind Waker. Right now he's in Wind Waker. He's asking how to get the Cabana deeds, and he's trying to find all those pesky kids. He found them, and so he needs to. So he's doing that. Anthony Jambo, any news about a possible lava effect for Bowser's base? Nothing to report. What about a Napalm secret base button on Bowser exclusive? No plans on that. Tabitha Martin, hey guys, I know there was a sneak peek of Spike revealed, but is Jet still the first in the Bebop line? The answer is yes, it will be Jet. Troy Blair, is Fist 80 version 2 actually possible, or is it something you guys will feel confident in doing now? I would totally buy it. The answer is we are actually at that stage where we have submitted our proposed line plan to Nintendo. We won't give too much information on that just now. We want to see how that information goes, and of course, as soon as we have any information, we will let you know. Nicholas Smith, he's in the Q&A, but he's not on the stream. Oh dearie me. Depending on how long the Super Mario Series 1, would anything Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island be possible? How adorable would this be? The answer is probably not. I don't know actually. I mean, it wouldn't be based on that artwork. It would be based on Baby Bowser on Yoshi in the current style, more likely. Dave Tedesco, what was your first job? What was your guys' first job? Chocks. What was your first job?
First job. Official job. Does like working experience count? No.
No.
First job, games industry straight away.
Straight out of uni was games industry, yeah?
Straight away, yeah. I got lucky.
And that was with...
I can name companies.
Yeah, why not?
Blitz Games.
Why would you... Yeah.
Why would I?
Yeah, no, I mean, why would you not name it? Of course you
I
can.
don't know.
And that was game tester straight away, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Catch 22. Get my foot in the door first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first job, if you talk about back in the day, I did, obviously paper round very, very early on. Then I worked in retail for, when I was when I was still at school, 16, 17, no, 6, yeah, 16.
Proper job. Oh, well, if that's not the case, then I've worked at odd jobs and stuff.
What's that?
Yeah, I worked in.
You worked on odd jobs. You did odd jobs.
Yeah, like during, like, say uni, right?
Yeah.
Keep going further back. Uni, I was like working in takeaways, in warehouses.
Oh yeah, so
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And keep going further back. Been working in other stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely that sort of normal kind of sort of thing. Working in supermarkets, working in
that kind of stuff. Yeah,
like retail.
I was helping
like
like
Next,
was
River
helping-
Island, no, Next.
Really?
Next, yeah. Top Shop? No, I can't remember. Top Man? Can't remember.
I mean,
One
I
of
was
those.
helping out at the shop. Does that count? Like family business?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah, and I was doing that as well. At a Chinese takeaway, for my mate's Chinese takeaway, I was manning the phones. That was when I was 16, something like that. 17.
I started young. It's probably considered child abuse. Child
Then,
labour.
in terms of job out of university, this is it. I have done nothing other than first for figures. I've only done that. And gaming heads. But, in terms of first for figures, that was my first job. I haven't actually done a job other than that. It's because First for Figures was set up when I was at university still. Randy Gerards. Can you share a picture in the club of your current setup? I want to know how it looks from your point of view. Okay. I will do that. Zach Webb, any additional details to share on the exclusive?
Alright, sorry. See you later, Eric. Christmas lights to set up. That's a bit early.
Festive. That's
Yeah.
cool. The exclusive is, obviously we revealed that at New York. That is the Flame. Again, we're going to have, you can see all of that in the documentary as well, obviously. Hey Alex, from Arnold, if you're going to start an Odyssey line, what about King Mario? Indeed, it looks really, really nice. If we were going to do a Mario Odyssey line, we would definitely run and ask the guys in the club and see what's up with that. Kirk Wolfram, Alex, seriously now, what is the likelihood of Gabriel Belmont from Lords of Shadow? Given that Lords of Shadow 2 was a laugh and Konami doesn't seem interested in putting Castlevania anymore, the answer is very, very likely because I'm 95% of the way through that in the 3D. Brander Rastello, with Lucky Cat Weekend over Majora's Mask and Taki, what are the final edition sizes? I told you someone was going to ask the question and they were going to be disappointed that I haven't figured that out yet. The Majora's Mask and Taki last numbers, edition sizes. I told you that was it.
Well, usually it takes a couple of weeks.
Well, it's because we forget to keep doing it every week and then we finally look at it.
But, things have changed. There's your reason why.
What a fucking... Oh, excuse me.
Stop it.
Yes, I'm sorry. What a numpty numbnut. So ask him, is there anything that... he's got the password, so can't he...
No, given all that stuff,
exactly.
figure it out and all that, it's actually a different email address as well.
Oh, cool. All right. Apparently it's fixed, guys. If you want to pay by PayPal for Bowser, you can do just that. And thank God it wasn't like during a crazy live launch or anything like that. That would have been the time to figure it out.
What?
Ask people to cancel? What for? Randy Gerards. So in terms of Majora's Mask, I think it's probably going to be on about 2.6. we need to see. I need to. Don't quote me on that. I need to see. Don't quote me on that. And 3 for Taki. Don't quote me. I need to go back and look at the numbers. Randy, what scale do you intend to make Kamina in, and how tall will he be? The answer is 1/4 scale, and he would be super tall. Half blind pre-order for Guts. I need to speak to the. I need to get the. Not the New York Comic Con samples are back. I need to send it to Japan to get some approval on that. And at the same time, I will ask about whether or not we can do a semi-blind TT. Yeah, semi-blind pre-order. God, I'm getting confused. I need to ask, can we somewhere, if a referral links have been used, buy a statue? Can we somewhere, if our referral links have been used, to buy a statue? Oh, can we see? I'm assuming is what he's saying. The answer is cannot now. We're working on trying to figure that out. When we get around to getting reward points, tackling reward points, you cannot see it right now, unfortunately. Randy Gerards, are one and done licenses bad? The answer is yes. It's a lot of effort and hassle to get licenses in the first place. It's usually, just like with anything, it doesn't matter if you're making 1 or 20. It's still all the effort beforehand, and the effort beforehand. So one and done licenses are a bit of a shame. Another question: does every change you make to a product, whether small or big, have to be approved by the licensor? 95% of the time, yes. Derek Baker, can Zero have a 0 hour instead of a day 1 bonus? I like the idea, but we're going to keep it with the day 1s. Jefferson Goobler, does Happy Mask have any possibility of being a resin, or is that completely off the table? The answer is, it starts getting into that kettle of fish of whether or not we just start doing a whole new Majora's Mask line in 1/4 scale to make it resin. Will it be resin at 1/8 scale, which the original line was at? The answer is very unlikely. Yeah, I don't really see that sort of really happening. Although he is a little bit bigger overall because he's obviously got the backpack and all that sort of stuff. But the answer is sort of not really high on my considerations.
Alright, Arnold, so you managed to order Bowser using PayPal, is that right?
Do we get someone confirming?
I'm asking. The button is there, by the way. So did you manage to use PayPal?
The button was always there before. It just...
Yes, so PayPal worked for you. Okay, fine, cool, thanks.
Oh, great. Let's see. That has... Okay, alright. James Bennington, if this Bowser is successful, any plans on visiting Baby Bowser or Koopalings or even Bowser Jr.? Sure. I mean, we need to do a general sort of character poll selection eventually for Mario. Philip Essinger, question 1 about Bowser. I already did a pre-order. Blind. As of my understanding, I must not act today. You're right, don't need to do anything today, but I have to place a second order for Bowser. I need 2 exclusives. Can I do that today? Yes, you can. Do it right now. What about Tuesday? Will the validate button be recognized for your 2 orders? Yes, they will do, but you will need to go to 2 pages.
They will be unique to the order. So because I asked this question just before Andres left today, that when you go to your orders page, you open both of them in 2 separate tabs. So you can click on the validate button.
It's going to have to be a ninja and refresh both of them at the same time.
Well, you got to be quick, right? So yeah,
or
guys,
get a friend
it'll be one on each.
Concentrate on another, like on the phone, to concentrate on one of them, and then you concentrate on the other.
Can do, yeah. You have 2 laptops knocking around, 2 mobiles knocking around.
But the reality is, you should be getting 3, right, Chocks?
4.
3. Don't be ridiculous. 3 is, Was it 1?
What?
1 to play,
yeah.
1 for display, and 1 for a rainy day.
That's right. If they are stuck on the page where they get the error, they need to click a link at the bottom, cancel. Right, so guys, Lorenzo is saying that if you somehow get a error whilst trying to check out with your PayPal, make sure you just press cancel, and then try again. But so far, I don't think anyone's having any problems pre-ordering, or maybe they've already pre-ordered during the blind pre-order. So, but anyways.
Question 2 about FMA. Will there be more sneak peeks about Edward before Alphonse becomes available? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. See how that comes along. I don't like the face of Ed that has already been shown, so in my opinion, it doesn't reflect his character. Yeah. The answer is maybe. Mark Johnston probably been asked, but did Majora's Mask go up or down? Yeah, indeed. So the answer is I need to look into it, but it's definitely gone up, but not to the extent that you guys probably think. As I said, it's hovering around about 2.6 off the top of my head. Might go up plus, or, I need to look into that. Ashley Pace, really excited for the anime line to succeed. Unsure if this has been asked, but would you ever have a chance for One Piece? Can't wait to confirm a Bowser orders. No plans for One Piece. I mean, there's nothing really. We want to be more established in anime before we even sort of think about anything like that. We've got a lot on our plate, anime-wise, already. Yeah. David Kurt, since we got three different flavors of Snake, are you considering the feasibility of making a few different colors of Yoshi when Mario comes on? The answer is yes. It would make sense to try a few different colors on that, and maybe even just let you custom choose. 2. You said before that Yoko would be after Kamina if Kamina was successful. Would it be safe to assume that if Yoko were successful that you would then complete the trio with Simon? Absolutely correct. Brenton Friedley, there has been a partial divide on Ryder Link having his hood. Could it be possible to have multiple heads, i.e. one with hood and one without? You'll have to see. Number 2, has the battery pack been moved to the side and being camouflage or part of the statue being discussed? Has the battery pack been moved to the side and being camouflaged?
Like hidden?
Yeah, or part of the statue being discussed? If so, any word of when that should be implemented? If not, discuss. If not discussed, it would be a viable option that would lead to less damage products in the future.
I don't think moving to the side will cause any less damage than
I don't really
it is.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming they want to move it to the side so they don't have to keep lifting the statues up, and that lifting the statues up might somehow cause more damage, as in like they're worried about things dropping off the statue.
Yeah, I mean, with the replaceable rechargeable batteries at this stage, the fact is that you can just charge it from afar using a power pack means that you shouldn't need to change it that often. It's like a mobile phone. You don't really need to sort of change it that often. Number 3, are there any enemies besides Bowser in the Mario line in the works? Boo, Goomba, Koopa Troopa, etc., etc. The answer is we probably need to run and let the cream rise to the top. Any Mario dioramas in the works? If not, why? And the answer is, well, Mario and Yoshi for me is kind of a diorama-esque. Chris Hildebrand Jr. Any chance of doing Zelda enemies later on when you return to other lines? Let them rise to the top. If you guys want to see that, we can definitely look into whatever you guys want to see. Randy Gerards, when will Chocks change his profile picture to Bowser, and will there be a day that him changing his profile picture, if only for a brief moment, to be the first sneak of a statue?
Nah, leave the sneaks to you.
When are you changing first of all, when you're changing your profile picture to Bowser?
When I start.
Oops.
Once I get all the stuff done, and probably when I start commenting. That's how I normally do it. I'm gonna update the photo covers, send out the emails.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep. Randy Gerards, how did Lucky Last Chance Weekend turn out for Majora's Mask? Any statistics you want to share on that? I knew I was going to ask that many times and I should have prepared myself, but yeah, as I said, yeah, it's definitely gone up, but yeah, as I said, around about an extra 300, give or take a few 50s here and there. I'm not sure. We need to go back and look at that.
What's this? What's this? For Taki?
No, for Majora's Mask, he asked.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, Randy Gerard's. Yeah.
Oh, you still... This one?
Oh, I see. Oh, right. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what?
The thing is, Randy... No, but what? My one appears here. And your one appears above. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Yeah? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, here. Keep going. Up.
Have you passed this one?
Let's go back down. I don't remember seeing this one here. Go back up. Here. Oh, this is what bad. Like link, yeah.
Which question did you...
Oh, no, I've done that. Keep going, keep going.
You keep down,
yeah? Down. Yeah, okay, here. So, yeah, see? But just a minute ago, it was the other way around, wasn't it?
Oh.
Weird.
What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Mohit Maka, Alex, you did a post about how sad you were. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Sad?
As the week in review about how sad you were because of the behaviour of some people in here. There were a lot of answers to your post. Did they cheer you up? Take a look at my picture and you would definitely be cheered up. Yeah, I saw your picture. It did make me happy when I saw that. Look, love this community so much, but I felt it was getting a bit toxic every now and then. Just needed to
just joined earlier on. You were saying
Bud, nice one, mate. I wanted to check with you. You know those persona, any of those character polls that I run, which are just as important as the TTs. Is there a way to track those? Those ones, because obviously they have multiple choices that might be a little bit harder to display. Let us know in the comments if that's a possibility. So yeah, definitely there was a bit of toxicity to the community, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't continue, and I wanted to
make sure everyone's drinking their tea.
I got you going on about it as well. So I wanted to make sure, I just wanted that, I want people to feel that this is their place, that they feel happy there, that they're not getting attacked. Just basically wanted to clean up a little bit and make sure that we were getting a little bit away from that. So that was what that post was about, and I haven't really seen anything too bad since then, so that's good. Happy about that. Javier Gonzalez Jr. If we get 1,600 votes, double what has been asked for before to make Mask Salesman a possibility, will you guys consider making a resin statue the size of Bowser, or at least Majora's Mask with the tree of Mask? At least Majora's Mask with the tree
of the Mask
Salesman. I mean, that big. He basically wants to see it.
Bud said, yep, sure, it can be possible. Currently over busy right now, also next week, but it is doable. Oh, there you go.
Alright, sweet. Let's look at that later on. Javier, in terms of your question, it's going to be kind of weird to just do a random big one, despite having 1,600 votes. Bradley Chadabi King, with the Bowser Last Chance weekend in December, will the X be available for pre-order? If yes, will there be a 9-month plan or 7, or only 7 and less? I think there's an 8-month plan.
What?
Which is 8-month plan or 7-month plan?
4, 7 and 9 for Bowser.
It said 8 when I went on the site.
Are you sure? It'd be 5, 8, 10, right?
That's what I saw. Look over here. 8. Oh, plus final balance is 9. Is that right? 8 months plus final balance. That's a 9-month plan.
Yeah. We need to somehow make that much clearer.
Yeah, I mean, because people actually 9, but actually it's 8 months on the plan.
When people
plus
get
final
confused, it confuses us, and we question ourselves, and we get confused, and then we'll be like,
we don't look so profesh.
Yeah.
I must confess, we don't look profesh.
Thank you, Vincent. 479.
There you go.
It takes the club members to tell us, oh guys, it's actually 479.
That is very true. That
What is going on lately?
Daniel Illy, will TT, or is it Iley? TT polls be available for people outside the club now that you're implementing blog posts on the website? We're going to try and feed that into the blog posts, but they won't be able to actively vote on it. Obviously, Bud's amazing webpage is nothing part of the group, so you can link to it and see all the information. So we'll probably have that.
Maybe we'll create, because that's going to quite cause some of the data a bit different, because some of the polls might be from in the club or out the club. So maybe we could come up with some polls specifically just for the website.
But it wouldn't be a TT.
It won't be a TT.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still see the list of TTs on the website, but those links or whatever it is, those hyperlinks could be going straight to the club. But I'm saying like website specific polls will be quite interesting to find out, and hopefully they'll have some like lovely bar charts with them as well in the future.
Indeed. Chocks. First 10 people for the shout outs. Boom! Randy Gerards, he says, Alex finally notices me. I just answered 25 of your questions today. I definitely noticed you, mate. How's it going? Shout out to you. Javier, how's it going? He's looking like he's loving that masked salesman. Zach Webb, how's it going? Shout out. You can get a whoop whoop. That's what he wanted. Alex Hughes, 2 weeks in a row. Bada bing, bada boom. We got Stephen Reed. How's it going, mate? Shout out to you, a Mega Man lover right there. We got Josh Mizrahi. How's it going? Shout out for you. Boom to Michael Lai. He was late to the stream, just on time here for the shout outs. Shout out to Joe Wall. How's it going, mate? We have Joe Patterson. How's it going? We got you in, and he wants a shout out to him and all his fellow Aussies from Australia. Shout out to you guys over there. We got Wayne Gunningham. Oh, have I made a mistake? Oh, I was about to keep on going. Wayne Gruningham. Oh no, sorry. Wayne Gruninger. Shout out to you, mate. Last one there. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. So this person here, Nathan.
No, up to Wayne.
I know. Like, put the heart on it,
Yeah.
and I know what I need to do is always look for your thing. Yeah. Sneaky. Mark Johnston, will the flame effect have a different setting? Fully lit, flickering would be a great option for display. The answer is we know right now, but yes, will do. John Morales, hey Alex and Chocks, big shout out to the Persona 5 character poll that is quickly approaching its goal with one character over 600. It's amazing, that's really great. If a character vastly exceeds the set requirement and just a small amount behind the goal, would that be taken into consideration for deciding to pursue a license? If you're that close to doing it, just get it over the line. TTs always go up over time, so the answer is we will, pay a lot of attention to it.
But if that club member keeps going higher, then obviously we expect higher numbers for those TTs. Have you guys ever thought about that? So the longer those, I mean, sure, TTs never die, but let's say we all of a sudden get 50,000 members in the club, and we're still asking for 550. That's
it's already going up already.
I mean, it'll go up accordingly.
Yeah.
So
because they all go up organically over time.
That's right. You got to think about that, guys.
Because it's about priorities. Because I mean, look, let's be frank about something. Banjo-Kazooie blew away, TTs, blew it out of the water, right? Persona 5 did an amazing job. And I get kind of nervous. My Hero Academia is already off to an amazing start.
Right.
I'm like, can we choose some rubbish TTs and then I get for pressure? And then it starts rising to the top, and then you really have to go, well, physically we can't do so many at once, right? We have to then go for by order of priority, right?
Sure.
So therefore, as you said, numbers go up over time. What's 550 now, which is exciting, in 1 year's time or 2 years' time, we won't even bat an eyelid at it anymore, assuming there's more members in the club. And therefore, we'll be looking at the ones that are hovering around the 1,000. Looking at those ones. You see the point, Chocks? So, it's important to, keep going, because not only does it focus us on, it helps us focus on the priorities. Cedric Bardot, with Okami HD released next month, do you have anything Okami rated to show or announce? The answer is we don't. We are working on some stuff, but nothing to announce right now. Let's see how it goes inside with that release. Kevin Bookbinder, you mentioned before that there were engineering issues with King. Can you explain in more detail what caused those? Yeah, far too small connection points on the bases of the of the bases with the ropes and those, what are they called, like the covers, the wire covers. Sorry, the wire covers.
About what?
Did I hit you?
No, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the wire covers. What are the sort of like round sort of cushion things? They kept breaking off. The connection point, we should never. I asked them back in the day, my team. I said, "Are you sure this won't break?" And they're like, "Oh no, it's fine." So last weekend, when I was in China on Friday and on Saturday and on Sunday, on Monday, a lot of the time was talking about, can we not mess this up because it makes us look like idiots, and it's an engineering issue. It looks beautiful. That's not good enough. It needs to make sure it gets you guys in one piece. So, and that's not hashtag One Piece confirmed. Just we just need to make sure. God, it's really painful on my arm here.
Painful arm.
Yeah. It's almost like tennis elbow. I can't straighten it without crazy pain coming on with that.
So what then?
No, I don't know why that happened. Yeah, so that's the
well,
engineering
signing
issue.
Hand. They can't sign signatures anymore, guys. Apparently, Alex's left arm is in pain.
The engineering issue is that basically should have separated it, and then we wouldn't have had that issue. Should have separated it.
Should have separated. So from let me answer ask some questions from the stream from Jose Sanchez. Any updates on the Metal Gear line?
Okay, well, we are. I went to the factories and we looked at the changes on the Snake, and we're getting that now casted up and coloured up so that we can go ahead and reopen those pre-orders, make those changes, videos, all that sort of stuff.
I get a lot of people asking when's the pre-order going to come out, so we're going to make this very, very ASAP. Yeah,
absolutely right. And following on with that, Psycho Mantis is pretty much done paint-wise. Need to get that submitted. We're just retweaking the head a little bit as well and get that remade.
Right. Sorry. Another question from a Tim Lindberg. When are the Yu-Gi-Oh statues happening?
Exactly. That's another one. I have confirmed that we have made contact, and we are now having more advanced conversations that aren't anything that I can say too much where we are in the process. It's still very early in the process, but I can tell you that we have reached out. And again, look at that. That's another TT that is blown up, and therefore we're paying attention to those.
All right. One more quick question that's not TT related. So from Mr. Uncle Slaps, Uncle Scabs, where is Nito, and when can we get those SD PVCs?
Okay, so the first one to that is, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, some like Monster Hunter slang.
I know he's mad fan of Monster Hunter.
Is some sort of meat, right?
Some sort of, what do you say? Meat.
Some meat.
Meat, maybe.
Maybe
it sounds pretty neat though.
Yeah. Oh.
It sounds pretty neat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But answer to his second question.
The answer is, I was spending time on Friday discussing with the engineers on the separations, and that has been done. They're now going, and we're going to the tooling stage. So that will pop out in about 45 days. We will then be able to get that, and as I said, we will be able to then do the pre-orders based on the PVC, because we don't want to be known as BNSs. Any more Chocks?
Yes, a very funny one from a Brandon Evans. What happened to that girl trying to get married to Chocos?
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
How is Hannah?
Oh, you remember her name?
Of course I remember. I have a memory like an elephant. I know who's been double B'd. I'll never forget.
Yeah, what happened to her, guys? See, you guys scared her away. Jealous types. Hey, Amanda Kirby. Congrats on your new job. Hope she's been working for a whole week at 2 new jobs.
2 new jobs?
Yeah. She's a workaholic.
jumping into the deep end. Congratulations on that.
Congrats.
Indeedy. All right. Would you like me to swiftly move on? Would you like to keep? Shall I leave you in the hot seat?
I'm waiting for some more questions.
All right, cool.
Thanks for joining us, Olivia Holton.
Greg Mikarowski. Hey, Alex and Chocks, with Zero coming up for pre-order soon, has there been any more thought to interchangeable sabers? The black one should come with purple, right? And the blue and the red one should come with blue. Confirm that with me, because that's what I've organised. Also, will Zero have an exclusive version, or is the exclusive the black version? The regular version doesn't light up, the exclusive version lights up, so that's what it would be. There will be 4 versions of it, regular, but there's no point in going for the regular, go for the exclusive for both. So that's what there will be there. Glenn says, comment, yo, Joshua Harmon, hey guys, I was wondering when we might see an Attack on Titan TT, and how you decide on which anime to put up for TT. I remember your name, Joshua, and it's always you asking about Attack on Titan.
The same guy, yeah. Season 3 coming up next year.
I'm a little bit concerned about Attack on Titan because there is so much merchandise out there already. And of course, yeah, that's my only concern about that. I would love to, I mean, I'm a big you know. And, that's why I'm sort of less pushing for a TT on that. Joshua, why don't you put out an initial TT yourself, so we can see that, like a an unofficial one, just to see what people think on that, and then we'll, just try that, because I do feel bad. You always ask about the TT. I don't really have any plans to do it right now, so why don't you put something out there and we'll see how that goes. Howard V. Can we get that Xenoblade Chronicles TT soon as well? We haven't decided what's next after Cuphead. Mm-hmm. We'll decide and review the TTs coming up.
We did have a few suggestions, because last week some of the viewers were saying, hey, what about Star Fox? What about Mario Kart? What about Modern Tales? That list's just going to keep going and going and going.
You're in Xenoblade there. We need to go back into the nomination thread as well. We haven't been there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
See, like, Taryn's asking for a Lost Odyssey.
Yeah.
See, Noah's asking for a Punch Out.
Exactly, Uncle Scabs. Exactly like you did for Monster Hunter. Arnold Hagen, you missed my second question. Okay. Did you? Question 2. I vaguely remember you posted something about a popular license. That popular license need to get a new PO each 5 to 6 months. If that's true, do you expect Mario and Yoshi in the summer? If licensor willing.
Licensor willing.
Matthew O'Donnell, why do people add more questions? Is this a metaphor for life? Am I even self-aware? He's adding more questions to it. Chan Labata, how Breath of the Wild Princess Zelda coming along? Nothing to report on that, if that was even a thing. James Bennington, how many Sonic projects are currently active? 3? Kai Mira. Nana say, hey guys, did you like my custom Breath of the Wild Link base? The answer was yes. And what I particularly liked about it is how you went about making it. You did it exactly bang on. You sculpted it in 3D, and I think you got it pre-printed and then painted. You did a fantastic job. It looks really, really great. If we do not need to consider, so PVCs are incredibly sensitive to pricing because we have to consider the chains that they're getting sold at. As you know, Breath of the Wild was sold at Best Buy. There's a certain price expectation that we've got to sort of stay within. Now, if we were to do that base, I would have loved to have done a base like that for, a bit more of a diorama base for that Breath of the Wild. However, it would have pushed the price up that much more and gone out of the range that we need to keep it within for those retailers. So that was an example of what could possibly have been for a exclusive version. is more of that sort of style where we don't have to worry so much about that, and we can charge more of a premium for that and sell that on our own website. So those are some of the sort of examples that we could do in the future. But for the Breath of the Wild one, the mass-produced one, the one that was released in Best Buy, etc., etc., those were under more restrictions for that. Sean Spell, love how Metro Ridley is coming along. Is Ridley going to be a part of a new Metroid line, like Metroid Bosses line? The answer is, haven't really thought about it that far. If Ridley does well, do you think we can do more bosses from either Prime series or maybe even the 2D series? Let the cream rise to the top. We'll always be very happy to look into any of that sort of stuff as well. Bada bing, bada boom. That is this. Oh, there it is. That's cool.
No, it's not.
Just chuck it on. Alright, so you guys can... Alright, let's leave it, because it's interesting to see. As in, to see whether or not it goes up. Yeah. Alright, so... A friend is typing a comment. Let us know before I wrap up this week's Q&A.
Should I enable it?
No, just...
Yes.
No, you might as well leave it.
Sure.
Just to see exactly what kind of...
Alright then.
there is.
Because they, I checked. How to put it? I checked on.
Hmm. So slow.
Yes.
Nicholas Smith. Oh my god, Nicholas Smith. Is he in the Too Much Temptation now introducing Temptation Tuesdays and Temptation Thursdays? Is Nicholas Smith in the stream? Because if he is, he knows he needs to hit me up for getting those points. Matthew O'Donnell, no more typing, I am watching you. Christian Anandez, 3 p.m. Any interest in Elfen lead TT? Lead? Let me know. The answer is always interested if that's what the temperature of the club wants to see. Wonder if whether or not I don't think Lorenzo's still there. I will check whether or not...
I'll be back in 20-30 minutes.
I want to see whether or not he set up the referral friend link. Where is that? Reward points, manage coupon codes. Oh no. Lord, no, refer a friend, manage offers. I don't see it. I don't think he's done it yet. No, he's not done it yet. Alright. If he hasn't done it in time, I'll do it myself later on. Alright, cool. That is this week's Q&A wrapped up, Chocks. It is time for...
Your favourite
Boom!
game of
Who
the
dat?
day.
Who dat? Let's go. Answer some questions, Chocks, while I come up with something really difficult. Now remember, guys, watch the stream to see where your questions, make sure it appears on my feed, because if I can see it, then we can,
Yeah,
then we can do it.
Who that? Who that just went on the screen?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about they should check to make sure that when they write a comment, it appears in the stream, and I mean like on our picture stream, so that they can see it.
Well, everyone's typing. Guys, you can see your message on the screen. Can you see your own messages on the screen? Are we going to be able to see your messages on the screen this week? Because like people might say, "Hey, I put my answer in first, but you didn't say my name."
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, we're just gonna go with what we see on our screen. So on the stream, on the left-hand side, you can see a row, a list of messages. So we will go by that.
Did you say Nicholas? He's in the stream.
Oh no, I owe him some points. Is he there?
Yeah, he's in there.
What?
He's in there. Say hi, Nicholas.
Oh no!
See? What did you say? What did you do?
Because he was the guy that I mistakenly gave him the points.
What now then?
Well, he gets the points then.
All right then, gets the points then.
Yep. It's just that. I thought if he was...
There you go, Nicholas Smith.
He's going to earn his play-in. He's going to earn his play-in. Who dat? All right, here we go. How do I...
How do you what?
I want to make sure that you can't see the
Maybe
name.
just
of what
mark
it
that
is.
down. So, Nicholas Smith.
All right, guys. As you know, this is Who Dat. We're going to talk about a character that you don't know. Well, sorry. Let me turn up the brightness as well. All right, guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Are you checking the comments, eh? It's already started, guys. Keep guessing.
Oh, shh. That was a mistake. That shouldn't have appeared like that. Because I rotated it. If you look at it carefully, the face appears like a little bit quick. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's see. Who we got? Reflection's too bad. Spawn, Hulk, Luigi, Midnight. And to be clear, I need the name of the character, not the game.
Or the anime.
Or oh shit. Or the anime. Indeed. Alien, Midna, Trueform Midna.
Character name, guys.
Midna.
The name of the character.
Swamp Thing.
Not the name of the title.
Midna. Jehuti. She-Hulk. Alright. No one's got it, so we're going to go a little bit closer. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Al Simmons, Kerrigan, Trueform, Herald, Green Lantern, Rama, Kerrigan. None of these are correct. Alright, I'm gonna a little bit more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Who dat? Who dat? Let us know in the comments. Who dat? Who dat?
Kevin Williams says, really?
Oh, we already have one correct answer.
Who?
I don't want to say it, otherwise people just copy them.
Point.
3, Michael Bonner, that's not good enough. I will go and... I'm going to go with Michael Bonner and Chandler Barter, even though Chandler is saying it's from the incorrect... It's come from the wrong place, but he said the right name. The answer is, of course...
Who?
System Shock Shodan, right there. Bada bing, bada boom. We got Chandler Barter, who's going to be first, followed by Michael Bonner. Prepare yourselves. It is time for this week's Who Dat challenge. As always, we have 3 coins here. Chandler, just make sure you know what's going on. Michael Berry, none of your messages come up. I see your message now.
Right, so 2 new players you guys have never played before.
Yeah. All right. We have 3 coins here. You have a 75% chance to get the right hand that holds one of these coins. And you get a chance to win 500 reward points, chosen at random. In 3, 2, 1, bringing it up. We have now... Is a coin
my first
in
time
number
playing, guys.
1, hand number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? So Chandler, let us know in the comments, is it number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4 for a chance to win 500 reward points? Let us know in the comments. What is going on? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Choose a hand. Which one has got a coin in? You have a 75% chance of getting the right. The right. Pow pow! You got a 75% chance of getting it right. Chandler says hand number 1. Had you chosen hand number 4, you would have got 500 reward points. If you had chosen hand number 2, you would have got 500 reward points. In 3, 2, 1, boom! Congratulations, Chandler. You got it right. It was indeed hand number 1. You got yourself 500 reward points. Bada bing, bada boom. Time to go and run the gauntlet. Would you like to go for the next one? You can say yes and then go for a chance to win 1,000 reward points, or you can go for no and you get no reward points. You get no reward points. There is a 66% chance to win it. You can walk away and keep your 500 reward points.
What?
You need to bring at least one hand up.
Oh, you done it?
Yeah.
I wasn't even ready, man. You were like busy talking there.
Yeah, I was saying like.
No, I wasn't even ready.
All right, bring it back up. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Because I'm making the assumption that okay.
Yeah. I was waiting for his comments. Saying,
I'm assuming he's going to go for it, but even if he wasn't, we can at least
Chandler was going to walk away. With
Let's ride and run the gauntlet. He's playing again. That's a nice one. Is it in hand number 1?
You're in level 2 right now.
Yeah. So number 1, number 2, or number 3. Let us in the comments. You have a 66% chance of getting it right. One of the hands does not have it, 2 of the hands does, for a chance to win 1,000 reward points. Let us know in the comments which one you're going for. Matthew O'Donnell says number 3. What will you guys say? Let us know in the comments.
Forget what everyone says, Chandler. Say what you want.
Say what you, in your heart, which one do you think it is. Chandler says hand number 1. If you were chosen number...
Hold on.
Yeah, he says hand number 2. Sorry, hand number 2. If you had chosen hand number 3, you would have won 1,000 reward points. Because you didn't, you chose hand number 2. In 3, 2, 1, boom! Congratulations, you've won the gauntlet and you have got yourself 1,000 reward points.
That's enough now, Chandler. Go home.
In order to win a chance to win 2,000 reward points, you need to run the gauntlet.
This is where everyone loses, right?
Yeah, so walk away.
Last week, Chris, let me just shout out. Last week, Chris.
I'll pause it here.
Yeah, last week, Chris Medeiros, sorry, and Philip Essinger, they got to this level and died, right? They lost out 1,000 points. And a week before that, James Bennington, he walked out with 1,000 points. He made the right choice. And the one before that, Matthew O'Donnell, well, he played level 1 and died.
So it's not easy to get to level 3.
Not easy to get level 3. So
think carefully whether or not.
How much are you going to spend 1,000 points to get 1,000 points?
So we have to see whether or not Jeffrey is saying 3.
See, look, Chris is here. Chris says, don't remind them. So there you go.
He knows. Yeah, I like that. You got the history.
This is my shout out. This is like the hall of shame. Yeah, I'm going to shame you guys.
DC was a bigger shame. You didn't even get 500 points.
That's right.
All right, here we go, Chandler. Let us know in the comments. Are you going for it? He's going, nope, let's go again. He's playing again. I've already now thrown it in the air. You have a chance to win 2,000 reward points. On the top of the coin is either the number 1 or a flower. Make your choice. Are you going for the number or are you going for the flower? Let us know in the comments for a chance to win 2,000.
Let's make this clear because people got confused last week. So, guys, this is the flower, the Hong Kong.
Go closer.
Yeah, the Hong Kong flower.
Go closer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you have to go really close. There you go. That's no closer. If I hide. Yeah. That's the Hong Kong coin.
That's the flower.
I'm gonna have to reflick it, by the way. Now that okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And that's the digit. It's a 1. It's upside down right now, but that's the 1. There you go, guys. So just to make sure, right?
So I'm gonna be doing that again, because just in case, because the screen was clicked, there was no hiding. So Chandler, let us know which will you be going for. Will you be going for the number or will you be going for the flower? Let us know in the comments. Jeremy Beerson says he's going for flower. What are you guys going for? Let us know in the comments.
Go home.
He can't. He's got to go into it now. He's already said he's doing it.
Well, I'm typing this down. Level 3.
All right. Chandler Barter has said it's the flower. Show me the points. All right.
Level 3 and died.
He says.
I've already typed it out.
In 3, 2, 1, raising it up. It is the number level 3 and dead. Chocks is full of glee.
Oh my
You
god!
should've-
I'm like, man,
Chock is full of glee. You made him so happy.
I got a turkey, man. I got 3 guesses right.
Unlucky, Chandler. You basically walk
Thank you.
away with
Thanks for the support, guys.
absolutely nothing.
That's right, Jeffrey Lee's in the house. Let's go to Macau. Flower power, huh? That's what everyone's saying.
Michael Bonner, Chandler. Sorry about that. Congratulations on getting onto it. Fortunately, you walk away with nothing.
Thanks for being a
thanks
good
for being a good sport. Michael Bonner, how's it going, mate? Nice to met you in New York. Let's see whether or not some of that has
There you
transferred to you and you go further.
50-50 isn't that easy.
It's 50-50. It's not easy. It's just as easy. All right. As you know, Michael, we have 3 coins. You're now up for grabs.
That's right, Bradley. 1 down, 1 to go. Kill time.
All right. Here you go,
all
Chocks.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving me 5 of them.
There's 5 of those 3. In 3, 2, 1, bring that up. Mr. Bonner, will you be going for number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4?
Number 1, number 2.
Number 3 or number 4 for a chance to win 500 reward points is a 75% chance to win. Choose your hand.
Just to let you guys know, the last winner.
Marcus Kraus. Yes, we will. It's not ready now, but we will make that happen.
The last winner was
Michael Bonner says number 2. Now, if you had chosen
Alright.
number 3, you would have been sitting pretty with 500 points, super easy. Unfortunately, you didn't choose number 3. If you had chosen number 1, which one did you choose for? What did you go for? Number 2. Where is he?
He went for number 2.
He went for, yeah. If you'd gone for number 1, you would have been laughing super loudly too, but unfortunately you went for number 2. In 3, 2, 1, boom! Congratulations, mate, you made it on the scoreboard, where you'll be going for 1,000 reward points. Let us know in the comments. Assuming that you do want to go for that, you have a 66% chance to go for that, because there will be there are going to be 3 choices. 1 hand does not contain a coin. 2 hands do. This is a number 1, number 2,
Number 1.
and number 3.
He's already giving you answers. Just keep it going.
He's keeping on going.
Yeah,
That's what I like to
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Go again. Go again.
Well, let's choose your number then.
Choose your number. We're going for number 1, number 2, or number 3. Thanks for your support, Marcus. Much appreciated. Remember, 2 in the hand, 1 missing, 66% chance.
66.
Good luck. Michael Bonner is going for number 3. Matthew O'Donnell also goes for number 3. Now, if you had chosen number 1, you would have been lapping it up, because there is a coin there. You went for number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Denied 0 in number 3. You did not make it. You got to level 2 and died.
Yay!
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it looks like you didn't make it past level 2.
Look at that. We had 4 losers in a row.
So we have run the gauntlet. How many times, Chocks? Count them up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players since the beginning of the Who Dat.
13 players, and only 4 of those have walked away, or either won. Well, they won and walked away with their reward points. So right now in the lead, it's still Angela reaching level 4 and walked away with 4,000 points.
4,000 points.
So, you know, the odds are in the dealer's favor. Dealers always win. This
So
game-
we've given away 1,000,
1,000,
4,000,
5,000,
and 1,000.
6,000.
And James
And
walked away.
7,000.
James walked away with 1,000.
So 7,000 in total right now. So James Bennington, Armand Rodriguez.
Armand Rodriguez,
Yes.
1K.
Angela La,
4K.
yeah, and Josh
Mizrahi,
Mizrahi.
1,000.
But we don't want to celebrate the winners. We want to give a shout out to the losers. Christian Hernandez, Ateo Firmino.
Yep.
Yeah. Who else?
James Bennington, but
although
he redeemed his ass.
He redeemed
Yeah,
himself.
he redeemed
Yes,
himself.
well done. And then we also have a Michael Berger.
Level 1 and dead.
Level 1 and dead. And Matthew O'Donnell, level 1 and dead. So, and then we have Chris again, Philippe, Chandler, and Michael. So, good luck next time, guys.
Yeah. R.I.P. to those for the last 2 weeks. Hopefully next time the luck will be with you. I like looking at the stats.
I love looking at the stats. 4 out of 4. It's not bad for our side. We're doing all right.
Need some of that Angela luck. Absolutely.
We need to recoup all those points. 7,000 points.
Absolutely. All right, I enjoyed that. All right, let's bring him on. Is there anything you need to talk before we bring out the...
Yes, so again, shout outs just before we bring Bowser back on. Just a quick reminder that this week on the main page, the NYCC 2017 statue giveaway winners were all announced, all 18 of them.
Damn.
So hopefully most of those guys have joined the club. I've noticed a few winners, showing up, coming forward.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so guys, if you're on the stream or if you're in the club, I'll make sure to follow up with emails sent out to you. So congrats, and hopefully more in the future. And it's something that we want to update that information onto our blog website as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite a nice thing to do every single year, like a history of F4F winners.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, as Alex was saying earlier in the start, the Collectorverse 2017 awards. So keep those votes going. Support those guys at Collectorverse. Remember, there's a chance for a Bowser exclusive statue up for grabs. So hopefully you guys vote, and hopefully one of the Collector Club members win the Bowser. So win that F4F statue back.
Yeah, right. Mario Jones asks, what is my thoughts on companies making the same line as us? Well, obviously it's not ideal, but it is what it is. The collectors win out. They get more choices. So power. It is what it is. Obviously, who would be happy about that? Who would rather that not be the case? Of course, you would rather be like that, but it is what it is. We can't control that. We just can only do what we can do, and that's concentrate on what we make, and just hope that's something that collectors can relate to.
Alright, okay, so just carry on from what I was saying before. We were nominated in the best professional scope, which is Artorias. And then we had the best Facebook group nominees, and then also the best long chat. So appreciate if you guys could vote for us as well.
Yes, please. I really appreciate that, guys.
Yeah, and just a quick shout for Greg Mikulowski. He'll be streaming a Mario Odyssey tonight, so guys,
nice.
Do check that out. If you really want to check out Mario, go to his channel, Greg the Gamer, or Gamer the Greg, one or the other. So
Greg the Game.
Greg the Game, isn't it? Yeah. So do check him out. And over the weekend, he'll be doing a marathon. He'll be streaming for something, a charity called Extra Life. Donations will be going to children hospitals. He'll be streaming Mega Man 1 to 10 for like 24 hours, maybe 12 to 24 hours. And if people enjoy that, do tell them. Yeah.
Absolutely. Matthew Lopez, welcome to the stream, and Mario, thanks for the support. What does F4F get if they win in their category? We get to feel warm and fuzzy. And we like feeling warm and fuzzy.
We just want the support. That's all we care about. I mean, we love to give back to the community, trying to support these YouTubers and streamers and fan groups, etc. So hopefully once we get the website stuff sorted out, it'd be nice to have like a special area where we can mention all these great content creators out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Shall we?
Sure, Natalie.
What?
She wants to actually post more art. At that sort of level, do, let's see if you can make it as F4F related as possible.
Yes.
But, amazing.
Would be nice to make it F4F related, so, if...
Oh, we get a prize of a coin. I think we're actually on that coin. I'm not sure. I need to check that.
I think there are some prizes, but I'm not really.
Yeah. We get that. We get to have that prize and the banner. I think we get to have that and put that on the. Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I mean, I need to recheck what it is before giving incorrect information. Well, that link, the Little Mermaid has taken a bit of a lewd turn, hasn't she? Not sure what he's talking about. Right, the big B.
Right. So, guys, just a quick reminder.
The big B, seriously, he is so heavy. It took me too long to come up with that.
Yeah?
Pick him up. He is so fat.
Guys, so there's some, well...
Hey, Chocks, I really like your hat.
Alright.
What do you think about that?
The video.
Huh? What?
The video.
What? Huh? What about it?
What they can expect.
In the video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the video gives 1 hour of information. You're not picking him up with the bass as well, are you?
Yeah, I did it on the way in.
Yeah, but you couldn't like hold him for very long. Wait, no, just pick him up. Just pick him up on the, or just like hold him in the, like.
I'm gonna hold him that way.
Yeah, just bring him over like that. And let's move this across.
It's not the bass that's heavy, it's him.
Yep, well, I appreciate it. Oh, he's stabbing the shit out of me. Oh.
Why do you have to cross your legs? So we might as well just bring the bass over.
Well, at least, like physically, let me. So. Check out them guns, mate. Them guns. Ugh.
You'll be in pain tomorrow.
Oh, jeez, my. Oh shit. Because like when I put him down, he like stabs me in the chest. Here he is, guys. Oh, jeez. Hold him by the under. Bend at the knees, guys. There he is.
Hey, Darcy.
Oh, the big boy.
Darcy, you're asking about the weight.
Wait, that's in the.
That's actually on the product page. There's 2 different weights for the regular and exclusive. So check that out. It's in the at the very top of the product description page. The latest highlights. The latest updates. So that mentions all the dimensions, etc. I believe it's around about 21 kgs for the exclusive version.
It is 21 kgs, including his flame and including the base as well.
Yeah, for the exclusive version.
Guys, this is thick. Hey, Raul, thanks for joining us, mate. This is thick as hell.
Are you going all right? Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you want to try bringing over his base?
The bass ain't that heavy.
Oh,
Is that good?
oh, yeah,
Just got a bit of that.
yeah, okay. I got a number. Oh, fuck. Let's get that back. Oh. That was pretty heavy. Alright, let's get rid of my.
That's right, Vincent. So 19.7 kg for the regular. Christoph, we've already mentioned the various suit update at the beginning of the stream. We got an update to tell us to wait for more updates. That's the latest information right now.
Some close-ups.
Guys, just to let you know that this camera is not going to pick up everything during this live stream. So once we've done with the live stream, we will update the YouTube video.
We haven't.
That's going to be in like in 4K. So you should be able to see it much more details on the YouTube video. We will go through all the measurements and the coke can tests and some of the questions that you asked us during the documentary post.
Check out some of those textures, guys. That's around his mouth. Check out the textures on his. That's just a. Don't worry about that. That's just a bit of.
What?
This is one of the other samples. We've got another sample upstairs, which we did the video on. Need to get a keyboard to get that out. There's a bit of stuff we've got to work on that. Just get rid of the polystyrene.
There's a lot of polystyrene there.
Yeah, this is the second. We have two samples here. That's dangerous over there, mate. Hide that.
So stop doing that then.
Oh.
Jeez, there was nothing wrong here until you took the camera
I got
off.
a little bit scared. Sorry there, guys. I was a little bit of a. I need to think about which way I'm rotating this. I'm getting scared. Getting all paranoid now. Is there any area in particular you guys want to see? Let us know in the comments.
Nope, no comments so far.
Check it out. That's obviously the details on his show. We talk about a lot of the details in the actual video itself, so you can get a chance to see that. See, that's the show. I'm kind of. Can we like rotate him so I can like show his belly? Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So turn his ass. Yeah. Great. Alright, cool. Nice one. Okay. So a bit more close-ups. And this is his magnetic tongue to hide any gap. You can't see any gap right there in his mouth, and you can see his belly having that kind of effect. Again, lots of textures on that as well. His claws. So his claws on his feet. Is there any areas that they want to... Oh, his teeth, yeah? Okay. So he's been to the dentist. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open wide. 9, 10, 11, 12. And did you notice how that they're sort of smaller, bigger, biggest? So you've got difference in sizes there for the top ones as well. So yeah, a very cavernous mouth he's got going on there, because of course when I pop out this, there you go. Chocks, shall we stick that in?
Move further back.
Yeah.
Oops, it's already on.
Okay. Now, some of you guys are asking whether or not there's going to be a version where it is where the light is constantly on. The light is constantly on and also has this animation loop as well. So you're going to be 2 versions. It's not been set up like that yet. There will be a version that you can do that. You can see the way that these flames have been nicely sculpted as well. And one other thing, guys, I talk about it in the video. You know, it's one of the things that we talk about. You guys on the stream, you can see it. We totally agree that this is too high up. We're going to have this flame come down so you can see much more of the face, so it doesn't block it as much. It's going to angle it down. This is incorrect. We're going to angle it down, and we'll come back with production videos on that later for the change on that. So yes, we will angle the Chocks, we turn it to the side, so it's sort of a little bit more.
Change it to your side.
Yeah.
So you've got your camera facing that.
Yeah. So right now you can see that the height of it is very similar to this over here, right? So what we want to do is angle it so it's coming down just a little bit more, not like this, a bit more like that, so we can see more of the face directly looking on. So just to let you guys know that ahead of time, so you guys can sort of expect that for the actual production one as well. So yeah, get a little bit of an idea of just a bit more detail there as well. So yeah, shall we? I think in order to turn him around again, I'm going to have to take out that
one?
thing, yeah, because it won't actually turn. Sweet. Let's give it a bit of a turn. I'm going to hide that just in case.
Put that back in?
Oh yeah, it's turned back in, yeah. I've got the right way around. Let's put it this way. Slot that right in. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, Jesus. There you go, guys. Any questions about Bowser? So, Chuck, you want us to go over a bit more about the idea of the pre-orders are now open.
Yeah, the pre-orders are open now, guys. So just to let you guys know, make sure you guys read the update right at the top of the product description page, because that update will highlight exactly what's included in the package. So let's go through that on a quick once over. So if you click on the product page and go scroll down to the description, right at the top there's an update. How come there's a line missing? What happened to
Which one?
my text? They should say an update here. So basically there's an update which was updated today that will highlight what's included. So for the exclusive version it will say Super Mario Bowser statue, detailed base, fully animated LEDs for the flame effect. We will have always on setting and an animated setting. It will also come with an interchangeable magnetized tongue, and most importantly, there's one sentence with regards to Day One Edition. Underneath there's a sentence that says, "You must come back to the website on 7th of November 2017, log into your account and validate your order to confirm your Day One Edition." So if you pre-order it during the blind pre-order phase or even over the weekend, make sure you come back on the 7th of November to get your Day One Edition.
I can't even see the comments because this is blocking my way.
Well, move it out of the way.
I just
Move it out of the way.
I'm like
Why
this.
are you being a doy? Move it out of the way.
It's like in the middle.
Right, so another important information, guys, is that further down there on the same page, this pre-order period will close after 10 days, which means it will close on the 17th of November, right? And then we will reopen for Last Chance Weekend from the 1st of December to the 4th of December. So there's a 2-week gap there. So remember those dates. So, you know, if you can't pre-order it during the first 10 days, that's fine. Come back in 2 weeks' time for that Last Chance Weekend.
Chandler Barter, it will go live the moment at exactly 11 p.m. Hong Kong time. I'm talking about the validation button.
The validation button will appear and go live on Tuesday, 11 p.m. Hong Kong time. So we will have the stream, yeah?
Yeah.
We will have the stream at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So we will go through the whole procedure again, just to let you guys know.
What's up, Christian? 3 p.m.
And if you want a breakdown of the payment plans, click on the additional information tab. That will highlight the payment plans that are available: a 4-month, a 7-month, and a 9-month. So pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just put down a 10% deposit, which is $70, and then for example, the 9-month plan will be $70 a month, the 7-month plan will be $90, and the 4-month plan will be $157. And the estimated release date is Q3 2018. Alright guys, so if you're confused, make sure you check out the description. Yeah, what happened to it?
What?
That text. There was an update and it was there.
Well, you can just move it around quite easily.
So what, does it automatically disappear?
No. Well, you said it appeared at the bottom, yeah?
No, it was at the top, very top.
Okay, so it's now it appears on the bottom, yeah?
No, it doesn't. It's gone.
Oh.
Totally disappeared. That's rubbish.
And guys, we are making the right after the stream, which is finishing soon. We're going to be showing the
question for Christoph from Christoph. Ordered regular and exclusive, but I want only the exclusive. Do I need to place a new order and cancel my old order? Right. If you did not choose flexi payment plans, then you are correct. You cancel your old order and place a new order. If you selected flexi payment plans, hit up CS. Those guys will have to manually do that for you. All right? Hope you got your answer, Christoph.
Matthew O'Donnell, he does not have varnished nails. I don't know how it's coming up on the screen. They are not shiny. They're not matte, but they're not shiny. They're like nails. So there's a tiny bit of it's certainly not like varnish glossy. It looks like normal nails.
Question from Martin John Palmer. Have they said about the people who blind pre-ordered yet and what needs to be done on the webpage? Guys, if you already blind pre-ordered, Brenda has already sent out some emails tonight. So check your spam folder or a junk folder, or give it a few hours, because Brenda has sent out a mass email explaining what to do if you are blind pre-ordered. So she's giving you the options there. She's listed out like 3 or 4 different options of what you need to do if you for example, if you want to have a low number or a day one edition, or if you want to cancel, she's explained that in there. And this coming Monday, Phil will also send out another email to remind everyone with regards to getting a day one edition on Tuesday.
Give it a massage.
These guys need to concentrate. They're trying to concentrate with all these answers I'm trying to give out.
We're back at it again on Tuesday as well.
Alright, so Johnny the Jesus has received his email, so hopefully you understand what to do if you want to keep your order or cancel your order, or just, wait until Tuesday.
Right, Chocks.
Is that it?
What are we posting after this comment at the stream?
Alright guys, so the making of documentary will go live after the stream. Alright?
Straight off. 1 hour, 4K, you can see it better.
And that will also be posted in the product description as well.
Yes,
the product page.
Yeah.
Do we need a countdown timer? Yes, we do, for Tuesday.
But it's all
Do a countdown time. People are gonna ask when's it gonna be, blah blah
okay,
blah.
sure.
Do a countdown timer.
We'll say validation
at
this
11
stage,
p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So some of those things will be updated on the website, and then on the main page there will be 2 posts. One of them will be statue giveaway for Bowser. So please make sure you like, comment, and share that post. The usual standard stuff if you wanna have the chance to win the statue. And then also the making of documentary would also be posted on the main page as well. So please do check that out. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. So hopefully this does really well.
Yep.
And yeah.
Alright, sweet guys. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up very, very soon. As Chocks was saying, we're back at it again on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Hong Kong time. It will go for the validation at 11 p.m. Just to let you know, did you say that at 10 p.m. Hong Kong time, we're going to close the pre-orders just for 1 hour. And that's going to basically allow us just to concentrate on getting those that are watching the stream, who are there to validate, to come online and just solely worry about hitting that validation button. There'll be no chance to place an order during that time. So make sure
just don't wait until the last minute. Pre-order now and come back 10 p.m. for the show, because obviously we'll have some interaction with you guys. We'll have like a day one edition card for you guys to interact with, and to tell Sandy which design you want, and then we will do the countdown together at 11 p.m. to make sure that your validation works.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. So 11 will open up the validation, and then we'll leave that open, and we'll probably start pre-orders back up again after that. I don't know, an hour or so afterwards, whatever. That's not important. So yeah. All right, guys. So there are 97 96 people in the stream, 94 people in the stream, 94. Trying to see if we can get it lower by one. Oh damn, there's 95. I'll go with 94. There are 94 people in the stream, and therefore I will be dropping off a Feeding Frenzy 94 winners to get 100 F4F points. Chocks, did you say we're going to do a post on the main page as well?
For what?
For Bowser? On
Yeah,
Facebook?
2 posts.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I was explaining everything.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Whilst you're busy massaging him.
Oh right, yeah. You know, you needed my full concentration. So yeah, no, definitely we will see you in the club, etc., etc. Any last questions before we go? Any last people that's not
Very
sure?
weird. No one's asking questions. It's like everyone knows what's going on, right? So I'm expecting you guys to know what's going to happen on Tuesday, right? So don't come back and say.
And also, please let those guys who don't know in the club.
Yeah.
To let those guys.
Well,
know
there
so
will
you
be a
guys-
pin post in the club as well, explaining.
No one
everything.
looks at them pin posts
That's true.
on mobile. No
So
one looks
why
at it.
should I even bother?
I don't know why you bother pin posting it. No one looks at it because you can't see it without actually clicking pin post
If you're on mobile,
if you're on mobile.
but it's always there on desktop.
Yes, but most people are now browsing on mobile than they are on desktop.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Do,
the other day. It
do
was saying
everyone
most
play?
people
Do
go to the
everyone?
net
Do
more than
everyone?
mobile.
Do everyone place their pre-orders on mobile more than desktop?
Oh no, I'm not necessarily saying at that time.
Yeah.
They'll probably do it. On that time, it'll be on their desktop, but.
But
I just
everyone keeps
mean-
asking for pin posts of information.
Yeah, but they don't realise they don't actually mean that.
Again, it's minorities, right?
No, you should definitely do it. I'm just saying. USB power. Yeah, there's USB power. Oh, in fact, can I actually do this in real time? Let's see if this works.
What?
Let me see. I'll put this in.
Someone said USB power. Yeah, it's USB
There you
powered.
go.
It's USB powered,
Is it worth me doing this?
rechargeable, removable battery. Battery goes
Let me
underneath
just
the
quickly
base.
let me just quickly do this. All right. Okay. So what we have here is this is just a just a cheap thingy bob, whatever. Battery pack. One of those portable battery packs, and I'm just simply sticking in this one.
The USB port.
USB port. Oh, that's actually on. Doesn't need to be on. Then, oops, there it is. There you go. And of course, when the battery is fully charged, that will go green. Clearly, we need to charge that bad boy up. That's already off.
Right?
I believe so.
Batteries are not up his bum, Hobie.
They're in the base.
They're in the base. It's a
Ah.
removable, rechargeable battery.
When are we moving to USB Type C? I don't think that's really something that's not the standard norm yet. When it is, then we'll worry about doing that. Even though my phone is USB Type C. All right, cool. Chocks, that's another one wrapped up this week. All right, guys. So we will see you in the club, and we will see you back at it again on Tuesday.
One final
10
question.
PM.
Just one more final question. How many parts for Bowser from Mario Jones? All right. So Bowser will be one big lump himself, and then there will be the magnetized tongue.
Assuming that you
Right. Okay.
got the exclusive.
We're just talking about exclusive right now. So there'll be the magnetized tongue, the flame. So that's 2 parts. The body itself, that's 3, and then the base, that's 4. Okay. So if you're buying the regular though, that will be just the Bowser himself and the base. So 2 parts for the regular, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 parts for the exclusive. I believe that is also explained in the documentary as well. So please, guys, really appreciate it if you guys could watch the video. We spent a ton of time making these video, and it would be nice to check that out, because some of the you guys do give us some interesting questions, and sometimes questions leads to interesting stories, and that's why these take like an hour to make.
Absolutely. Let me just move this a little bit.
Yes, it is chargeable, removable, rechargeable battery. Alright, thanks guys. I hope you are all Bowsered up, so all ready for Tuesday. So this is really good, right? So basically you've done all the hardest part. You've already entered the details, all the details, your payment stuff, so everything's all hunky-dory. So come Tuesday is just flick off that switch, and then hopefully you guys will get your low numbers and your day ones. All right?
I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this concept of blind pre-order.
Well, we don't know if it fully works yet. Until,
Let's hold that conversation.
Yeah,
until
don't say
Tuesday.
it. Don't jump the gun all the time. All right, let's wait until everything's done so we can check all the data and see how everyone feels, because that's the most important part. Everyone wants their day one. We're gonna make sure that everyone gets their day one on that Tuesday. So the website better not cock up again.
Renzo.
So guys, thanks. Any more questions, ask away in the Collectors Club. Do help out the other guys that don't know anything about the whole pre-order process. I hope we made it as clear and as simple as possible. So please make sure you read all the information on the product page, and that's it.
Done.
Alright.
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 I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chockles.
F4F is love.
F4F is
We'll
life.
see you on the next one. Peace!
Laters.